What's going on?
Damn, low energy intro.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I was actually, you had me thinking about Noah's jacket. Noah is Mark Ruffalo from This Much I Know Is True. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Did you see the end of it?
You gotta get you some fucking white New Balances. And that's just a full. That's the only difference between like cool hipster. Not saying you're a cool hipster.
No, not at all.
Also,
not saying you're a cool hipster.
Is he high or does he just look like that?
No, those are two dopers.
Okay, that's what I figured. That's what I figured.
Oh yeah, both of our. He's dropping.
Yeah, he's like, what's up? I'm Noah. I'm like, this guy's fucking baked.
Yeah, our squad sucks.
Yeah, he was putting off Mark Ruffalo vibes, and This Much I Know Is True, dude.
I'd hate to see a sad Noah.
I know, I hate it.
A depressing sight. Dude.
I want to, Noah, can you climb a ladder and then fall off? I want to see how much you look like Mark Ruffalo. That show was probably the best show on HBO.
Wait, what is it? I've never even...
It's about a guy... It's about this Italian guy
Italian?
who thinks that his grandfather molested his mom the entire show.
Jesus
and he has a schizophrenic brother, and it's him trying to figure out if his grandfather was a molestor, or he wasn't, but his life sucks regardless. But he's trying to figure it out. Meanwhile, he's a schizophrenic brother that's like locked in a mental institution. He's trying to get out, dude.
So yeah, no, you look like a disheveled house painter with a really terrible schizophrenic brother.
I thought you were going to say he looks like he's definitely been molested.
Well, no, because Noah's. I said that forgetting about the spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, because if you see Noah's breakdown matches up with the spoiler alert, but I can't reveal. It's a good show.
What is up with Mark Ruffalo starring in shit about people getting like touched inappropriately? He did that Spotlight movie too.
He loves it.
What movie was that?
Spotlight about them. It was like
they tried to lie. It was a lie about the Catholic Church.
Yeah, it's like all the.
Remember when the Jews tried to ruin Catholicism?
I remember that.
Right. Yeah. It's the Boston like Chronicle or whatever. They like broke the news story about the church.
What did Mark Ruffalo play? Did he play 11-year-old altar server? He was as the Hulk.
He was a reporter. Yeah. Did you see that movie?
I did.
Dude, there's this. So the whole movie is about.
This is Lou Miziano.
Oh yeah, by the way, welcome Lou Miziano. Welcome to the cast.
So the whole movie's about kids getting molested, and it's heavy as fuck. And you're like sitting there, and you're like, this can't get any heavier. And then like halfway through, they have to delay the story because 9/11 happens, and you're like, Jesus Christ! It's like this whole thing about kids getting touched, and all of a sudden they walk into a newsroom, and everyone's watching the TV. It's like, oh fuck!
Did you leave that door open by chance, old Lou dog?
No, dude, that's
wow.
That's
damn, someone was blasting.
That guy just has nice. That wasn't Steely Dan. That was Drake.
Was that Drake?
That was Laugh Now, Cry Later.
Oh, when you came in, was fucking West Side Story still happening down the block?
There was a drum line. A lot of music.
Wait, there was a drum line?
There's a full like a marching band. Shit's
I called the cops on a drum line last night.
Did you? They're back, dude. They followed you.
Dude, say what you want to say about Latinos, but they throw a fucking street party better than anybody.
Than who? Black people?
That's no.
True. So you're saying Latinos have better parties than black parties for black people?
Without question.
I don't know. Black people I've seen like bouncy houses.
True.
Every once in a while they'll break out like a fun house.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of bouncy houses at Latino block parties.
No, but you do see is a lot of brass instruments out of fucking nowhere. And that's what I'm here for.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I remember when I was living at 19th and Girard, like they wouldn't even... Because no one's getting permits for that shit. They just like one day you just wake up and like the whole street's just blocked off.
Yeah, I used to live on 15th and Girard, and people would go right above that 16th. And I would get a knock on my door and be like, "Yo, you need to move your car because we're inflating a bouncy house." I mean, I was planning on leaving, but I guess I'll just keep it there. It's already inflated. I'm not going to like make you guys deflate it and drive over it so I can get out of here.
Oh, I thought you made it seem that they inflated it over your car.
No,
so they're just letting you know.
Or someone used to try to wake us up to do chores. We had a block captain, a very active block captain, who would be like, "Hey guys, letting you know we're cleaning up. If you want to wake up?" I'm like, "Dude, it's 7 o'clock."
Block captain? Is that just like a poor homeowners association?
Yeah.
Block captain is when somebody claims to be in charge of the entire street.
Assumes power.
It's the lowest form of political power. It's autocratic. There's no vote. It's not you don't elect block captains through democracy. Someone just steps up and like, "I'm the block captain."
Right.
And you're just like, "All right, dude, I guess."
That fucking stinks.
I just love watching Lemaire operate.
What's he doing back there?
He tried to turn a page in his notebook quietly, and it was very fun to watch.
Lemaire, are we hitting red at all? Like, what are the sounds? Hit us with some visuals.
No, this sounds pretty tight.
How you
How does
feeling?
it-
How are you feeling?
Yeah, Lemaire.
I feel okay.
I was out. I was on the road, and I got some bad reports about Lemaire.
What
I
do
had
you
a
mean?
couple. The
What do you mean?
reports were flying in.
Can I?
There was
wait.
no fat attacks.
There wasn't. Although somebody did throw up on that deck again. It wasn't you. I'm not saying
It wasn't
you.
me.
Someone
I didn't think it was
puked on
you.
the deck, and I got to be honest, you were the one. I got a couple people being like, "Yo, another fat attack happened."
You returned. You returned to the scene of the crime just to puke again.
There was one time where we were at the old house in West Philly, and we were all playing poker, and we were getting drunk and talking shit and whatever.
Yeah.
And I called Lemaire bee sting hands, and nobody heard it except Chris Wood, who tapped me on the shoulder. I was like, "That should have gotten more credit." It was really fucking.
Of course
funny.
it would. Of course it would. He's like, "Yo, I heard you came underneath it. No one heard you,
Whatever.
but that's like how you approach the audience."
Dude, so I was at a roast battle. Shane was
Yeah.
off. I was on the home front, and I got invited to judge a roast battle, which is the best
Yeah, it's
thing you
very
can
fun.
do.
I can only imagine. I mean, you just sit there and just talk massive amounts
Yeah.
of shit.
You're a big
without-
roaster.
Yeah, that was like I mean, I only got into it because I wasn't getting booked at all, and Pat Barker was like, "Just fucking come, sign up," and then it was an.
You're good at it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was an opportunity to just like wear a suit and be a fucking dickhead. So
Yeah.
it was.
And
Awesome.
I think didn't someone take you under their tutelage? A famous roaster.
not Pat Barker, pretty much. I mean, I was hanging out with Jeff Ross. Because I'm cool as shit.
So
Don't
you were
belittle my man.
I'm not belittling anyone. I'm saying you were studying under the roast master.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
became scandalized.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Don't-
How'd that go?
Oh
What?
my god,
I
dude! Can I
was
also?
Did I tell you?
Can I just?
No. Oh. Well, I'll say. Look, I'm just dealing in facts. You were studying under the master.
Also, can I just say when I found out when the day that story broke, I literally out loud was like, "Well, there goes my career." I'm like, I'm not even fucking touching kids, and I'm still getting fucked.
Did he?
I don't think so.
No, I'm saying to you.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Nice.
Seems like you've been into 11. Dude.
Nope. Staying
I
out of
can't-
this.
I can't
I'm
wait for-
staying out of this.
I
Well,
can't.
it's a valid question.
I'm
you know?
also really
What,
excited.
did he do it?
Yeah.
I'm really excited for Mark Ruffalo to probably play him in some sort of bio.
It's a valid question.
I know. It's the Roastmaster. The Roastmaster is just it's a tough nickname to have while going through an ordeal. Like the Roastmaster is on trial today.
Yeah, but that was like.
So I was in Minnesota at a depressing weekend. Depressing week in Minnesota. And then I looked at my Instagram story, saw you with all of our friends having fun, dude.
Yeah.
I was in a hotel room just looking at it like pieces of shit. I was like jealous that you guys were having fun.
Wait, what'd you guys do?
So I was. It was funny actually. I rarely ever go on Facebook, and I was like, I took all the apps off my phone now, so I have even Instagram's on a desktop.
That's a
which
fucking move,
I
dude.
go on never now. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna check all my messages for everything, for like a half an hour, and then just turn it all off. So I open up Facebook, and then lo and behold, it was an invitation to judge the roast battle. And so I called, and Beezer was doing it too. So I was like, fuck it, man. I called Beezer or whatever, and I'm like, let's go do this. And started late as fuck, by the way. Started at like 11:30.
That makes sense.
Ugh. They told me 10. I thought it'd be 8. I assumed 8.
Roast battle is a young man's game, dude.
It's a
It's a
youngest-
desperate,
it's
desperate, hungry young man's game.
for real, dude.
Yeah.
But we go out there. Long story short, we're out there. We're watching. Oh, I see Lemaire, dude. 2-on-1 roast battle.
Oh, Lemaire.
Wait,
2v1.
they stack people against each other? Like they got.
How did that work, Lemaire?
Lemaire, I heard you came up with a pretty good plan that you were going to tag team somebody.
No.
Yeah.
The plan wasn't to tag team. The plan wasn't to tag team. The plan was to change the game. But we offered him.
So you planned on changing the game.
Yeah, we offered him a chance to get a. We offered him. We were like, dude, you get a partner. You can pick one if you don't. We had
Now,
like a day. And
who
stuff.
who was signed up first?
What do you mean?
So was it him versus one other person?
No.
Okay.
No. It was me versus Sean
So,
Gardini.
yes.
Sean Gardini booked the whole thing like the day before, so we had to get last minute people. And he asked me, and I was like, "Yeah, this guy, he's my roommate. We can go against him." And then I was like, "Oh, I want to do a tag team. I got a friend. You could get somebody if you want." And he was like, "I don't want to go with anybody." And I was like, "All right."
Damn, he rolled solo on you guys.
Damn, and he fucked you up?
He didn't fuck us up.
And he fucking
His
smashed
jokes weren't better. He won because it was 2-on-1.
He smashed you.
The judges roasted us better than he did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the judge is always funnier than the fucking comics. Wait, so do you guys like in that in that roast battle? Do you guys like sit down with each other and like give each other like ammo, or do you guys just go in totally blind?
What do you mean? Like,
Because like in roast battle in LA, it's like
Yeah.
the person you're roasting, like you'll go out and like
Yeah,
get
you
a
talk
beer
to
and
him.
like
Yeah.
get coffee and like.
no, we knew the guy.
Oh,
He knew
okay.
us, so we didn't have to worry about getting ammo. We knew
This
we
was
just
your
making-
roommate.
Yeah.
So you've been building dogs on it. He's been building a case on him.
Yo, this
No.
was-
We didn't even go into like. We just made fun of the way he looked and like. We
So
didn't
wait,
go personal
this
stuff.
was your roommate? You tried to tag team
Yeah,
and
I
he
didn't
fucked
try
you
to-
up? Look how defensive. Look how defensive the boy is.
Lemaire, tell your side. I'll tell the true story.
I'm telling my side.
I don't know, dude. It seems like your roommate had like fucking pictures of you in his fucking room with like red string connected to it, and like.
He picked you apart.
Dude,
Huh?
did his roommate? Did he true detective you?
Yeah.
Did he true detective you?
Picked you apart, dude.
If given the chance at this roast battle, you should probably kill yourself.
Yeah. Lemaire threw up on the deck and fell. Then Lemaire threw up in front of everybody. Got booed and collapsed. Then he had to lay down in the master
Your
bedroom.
roommate had like a separate garage where he had all urine out of
Yeah,
the
Wait. So what's the true story?
Yeah,
What
tell-
happened?
yeah.
What
The
happened?
true story is, and the roast battle itself, it was, Lemaire, correct me if I'm wrong, you were going for like a kind of a more like WWF theatrical style. Right?
Yeah.
You tried to be meta.
He was meta. Lemaire was meta. Lemaire was meta. and
You
the
got to
guy-
focus on just
Trying to put
regular
on a
before
show.
you need to focus on regular before you can
I was trying to put on a
graduate
show.
to meta.
No, but that's what I do at the roast battles in LA.
Yeah.
Like I have like a bunch of dumb like at one point like halfway through a roast battle I pulled out all my headshots and I started signing them and giving them to people.
God,
in the
I hate
audience.
that.
I know it's the worst.
I
It's-
hate what you're saying.
I had one girl. I had a girl planted in the audience that came up and like I took her panties out of my pants and gave it back to her.
You're doing magic out there.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's wrestling.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of
Well,
fun.
it's time to move home. The magic show is over. Back to Philly.
Well, so Lemaire was going up against this guy, and it was a tight race. I thought the guy, to be honest, Lemaire had a slight edge on you guys. So the guy was legitimately winning.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Lemaire. Can you tell me some of the? I know you remember them. What were some of the things you were attacking your opponent for?
Oh, I was like Ned Arnold, boy rapist.
You call him a boy rapist?
Yeah.
Fuck, I would have been cheering for you.
Yeah, and then
Damn, this is the saddest.
Ned plays
This is the most
guitar.
disgruntled I've seen Lemaire.
He
yeah,
was fucked up, dude. He was-
because I won. We won. Our jokes were better. We
What
just
would you have
lost
won?
Because it was 2-on-1. They have a title belt that I really want now.
Oh yeah, you love wrestling.
I
dude.
love wrestling, so I played wrestling. I was doing wrestling. It's wrestling. So,
yeah, but you got to go at it alone, dude. And you can't have two people in the ring at once. You know the rules of wrestling, Lemaire.
Yeah.
You broke the rules of WWE.
No.
Vince McMahon would have fucking
this is
freaked.
Vince McMahon. No,
Does he
dude.
know?
This is we're going lucha
I-
man. We're
You
going
can't go
lucha tag
2-on-1.
rules. Lucha tag means when somebody else isn't speaking, another person can speak.
Lemaire,
Lemaire,
you're
you got your butt kicked.
I didn't lose.
You got your butt kicked and then you threw up. You looked like an idiot.
I'm gonna be honest. It's my first time on the show, and I don't like this negative energy.
Lemaire, I know this is
Lemaire's-
crazy. Normally he's so happy and fun.
That's what I thought. That's what I remembered him.
All right,
as.
so then-
Lemaire's-
just big old bubbly Lemaire.
I know, and then he had a fat attack, and now he thinks, and
Now
now
I
he
hear
thinks
he's throwing up and
yeah.
collapsing. And
He
shit.
lost a little weight. Now he thinks he's too cool for school.
Oh, those people.
No,
are
I'm
the
telling
worst.
you,
They
man.
are the worst.
Those are people
Truly
are
the
the
worst.
worst. Stay fat at heart.
Yes,
True. So I'm
you
telling
must.
you.
I
gotta,
hate him.
You gotta stay fat.
The
at
roast
heart.
battle, I'm an impartial judge. The kid, I felt like he had an edge because it was too discombobulated. They were all good. They're doing a good job. But Beezer, the motherfucker that he is, points out Lemaire's shoes. This is what this is what things. And Lemaire, you were wearing some very pointy, strange shoes.
You wearing elf shoes, dude?
I was wearing Chelsea boots.
Chelsea boots, dude.
Dude, this is what I'm
You
talking
haven't
about.
lost enough weight.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
So what are you doing wearing Chelsea boots?
I'm fashionable. I'm fashionable.
Dude.
I look nice.
So he busts out these Chelsea boots.
He's just like, it's like those like Chinese princesses that had to break their toes to like put them in shoes.
Dude, so Beezer's like, I just want to point out those shoes. The crowd starts.
That's a great piece.
The crowd starts dying. And,
Beezer's on you. Beezer's on shoes,
yeah,
dude.
He's all
Beezer's
over.
like your dog Matilda, dude. Something happened where Beezer attacks shoes, especially on fat people because it gets you on the. When you get fat enough, you start leaning in on shoes.
Yeah.
You start breaking them inwards.
Right.
You ever see that? That's one of Beezer's favorite targets. If he sees a fat dude with sneakers that are like leaning in, that's who he goes for, dude.
Well, Beezer, it was like a chain of events because it happened to be like a semi-black audience. So when Beezer went at the shoes and it landed, audience erupted.
Oh,
dude.
no.
That's
Dude,
Lemaire.
you can't get roasted in front of black people, dude. You can't do it.
No, they're
I know.
They're like very flammable in terms of laughter at a roast battle. Black people freak.
Damn, that's probably what all that magic was about in L.A.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
If he was a black audience, you're like, yo, look at this.
People are flipping tables and shit.
So then, I chimed in and we just twisted the knife, dude. And then as Lemaire's leaving, his
So wait, this is after he took an L?
after taking an L, we just eviscerated him about his shoes. And then
Oof.
as he's leaving, the point gathers a thread on the carpet.
Oh, no.
Took it with him for like 5 feet. To which I replied, Lemaire literally cut a rug, dude. It was like laughter. He like walked into a wall of laughing at him.
Matt, you're forgetting about the socks.
Oh, and then he pulled up his socks, and they were stretched so far we couldn't identify the character.
Oh, yeah. It was Andre the Giant. Was it those same socks?
No, this time it was Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
I told him it looked like Bert and Ernie, but his ankles were so big it was like stretched out to unidentifiable. Unidentifiable.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lemaire had his pre-diabetic socks on, dude.
Oh.
It was murderous, dude. It was, but again, the judge
Argyle
said,
socks. Argyle.
Lemaire, I appreciate you going out there and taking the risk, dude.
Yeah, you salute, dude, for being a soldier and going out there, but boy, you got
That's embarrassing.
you got hit so hard that I got wind of it.
True.
You got made fun of so badly that it was shockwaves were sent to Minnesota.
I mean,
He didn't make fun of me at all.
You got made fun of.
yeah.
Matt, the judges made fun of me. They
It
didn't make fun of me
it
at
sounded
all.
so bad that I immediately kind of looked down at my shoes for a minute just to make sure. Just to be like, oh, fuck, all right,
Those
I'm
out
good,
of
I'm
can,
good, I'm
dude.
good.
Those are candy fodder.
That can't happen to me. Wow. So
Yeah.
your roast battle, you tried a 2-on-1, bombed, and then your pointy shoes cut the carpet.
Wait, no, wait, Lemaire, did you actually bomb, or the other guy just
He
got
won.
you?
He won. This
He
guy
won.
edged it out. To be fair,
Yeah,
there was a.
How do you feel about it? He keeps saying you won.
yeah.
Or the
Lemaire
other
did
guy
well.
won.
I'll tell you. I know why he won.
Was it your partner that sucked?
No, because we weren't in sync. We were trying to
Exactly.
think when we started, we had it tight, but then when Ned came back with something, it frazzled Jay, and he.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were going to blame your teammate.
I'm not.
Did you hear
I'm
that?
not-
He's
you
like,
know,
look,
I'm not.
hey,
blaming
pardon me,
him.
this is
I'm
my
not
show.
blaming
Please
him.
turn your mic off. Please turn your mic off. Noah, cut his mic. Cut his mic, Noah. Thank you. Look. I've seen it before. Now, this is exactly what happened to Beezer and Wood in
That's
what
Beezer
is.
said.
I know, he told me that. He was like, this was worse than the
my
mashup.
God.
Which, by the way, there's no chance it was worse than the mashup. The mashup,
Infamous
dude.
mashup.
The mashup, dude. So I had to have told this 1,000 times. It's like my favorite thing. So it was at, was it Frankie Bradley's? No, what's the name of that
It's
place?
Frankie Bradley's. It
Or
was.
the one that's upstairs with the
Yes.
brick
Yeah.
wall. So it's me, Kyla, Six, and Wood on the way to this show. And Wood and Six are doing a mashup.
They're gonna change. They're changing.
They
the
were
game.
changing the game. Much.
Wait, what do you mean a mashup?
So they, instead of doing stand up, they were both going to go on stage and do stand up at the
at
same
once.
time.
This already
They
fucking
were. It
stinks.
stunk.
It's already fucking
the fucking.
stinks.
They thought they were the Sklar brothers. It was like, what are you doing? So they get on stage. Oh, good God, dude. I mean, it's one of the worst bombs I've, and especially if you know Wood and Six, it's so funny. So Wood gets up there. Wood got up there first, and Six was still at the bar getting one more drink before he got on. And I think Six's mic didn't work at first, so they're just standing up there. Wood was Mr. Cool, dude. Wood was. First off, Wood's Mr. Sexy. A lot of people don't know that. Like Wood was going through a real hard, dark phase of he thought he was very hot for a while, which ate at me. I hated it. So I'm so happy to see this happen.
Well, dude, it works. It works until he opens his mouth.
Yeah.
Because dude is fucking ripped. You know,
he's ripped, but that's
he
it.
puts a hat
But when
on,
he's
and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's just like, "Yo, do you guys know about turtles?" And you're like, "Get the fuck
he's
out
wearing
of
like
here,
a
dude."
big cardigan. And he's on stage like, "Yeah, which one of us would you rather fuck?" Like that's how they opened, and they were like talking to people in the audience, and people in the audience were like, neither of you. So then I'm in the back like, yes, and they just kept trying to like say stuff, and they're like, yo, tell this story. They just bombed start to finish.
How long they do?
But like long, dude. It was like 10 to 15.
Dude, it was like a solemn, like 3-day, like Easter weekend kind of thing.
It was so. Then they started asking. The mashup is nuts. They started asking people in the audience questions, and one dude, they asked him a question, and the dude just goes, "Simadana." So then that gets a big laugh. That's the first laugh. Someone in the audience just going, "Simadana," and then everybody else they tried to talk to would just go, "Simadana," and they didn't think it was funny. They were just getting eviscerated. And then at the end, they get off stage.
They turn on each other?
Dude, not yet.
Did they get angry? Did they get angry? Because I can only imagine
They were
Six
pissed.
being
Six
like,
was.
yeah, you
they
guys
were,
are a bunch of fags, dude.
No, he didn't hit that. They were just taking
flashbang,
it.
dude.
They were.
They internalized their anger. That's way fucking worse.
They kept trying to get it to work. And
Oh.
also, they went over there. My favorite part was they said they were going to make fun of the host. They were like, yo, we're going to fucking crush this dude. What's that guy's name? Hey.
Oh, Robert.
Yes, Robert Rule.
sounds like
Robert Rule.
Robert Rule.
They
Oh
thought they
my
were going to
God.
get Bobby Rule, dude. And Bob Rule, baby. He got them. So they tried to trash. Like, they were like, we're going to crush him. They never got to him. They never made fun of him. While they were leaving to just people that hated him. Yeah. Like, viscerally, the whole audience, like, were like, these guys are dickheads. Like, Wood was sitting on a stool pointing at people with his foot. He was like leaning back and he was like, which one of us would you rather fuck? He's like, look at these abs. Like, this is like an upside down turtle shell. And people were like, simmer down. But I was sitting in the back. They were walking literally straight past me to go to the car. I was sitting next to the door.
Go to the car.
They were going straight to the car. First off, I had bombed that night, and I was outside already in the car like, fuck. Came back in just to watch them bomb. Way, way worse. But they walked past me, and while Wood was, I think it was Six that was directly in front of me, it was like, get the fuck out of here. Bobby Rule goes on stage, was like, that was good if you like a podcast that sucked. And I was literally face to face with Six, just like, he dunked on him at the end. Oh, so then we get home. This is where the bomb. It was Six sort of came to terms with it. By the end of the night, he was feeling better.
Oh no, because he'll just get drunk. Wood is
Yeah.
the type of guy that
Wood-
he'll think about it for the next. I bet he's still thinking about it.
Wood had one of the funniest fucking, like, one of those things that I mean, it might be too mean to even bring up, but there was a female comic that was headlining the show, and he was like, she's going to go back to New York and tell everybody we suck. I was like, what? Yeah, he thought his reputation was tarnished from it.
From the mashup?
From the mashup.
Dude, he takes bombing very seriously.
Then we're sitting. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
We're sitting in the living room back at the house, and Saving Private Ryan's on. And it's like the opening scene, and I was like, we hadn't addressed it because it was very, very serious how bad this bomb was. Like, they were so upset. They were in the car like, yo, fucking fuck this. The whole car ride home was just them being like, fucking Philadelphia fucking sucks. Then we sit down, we're watching the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan, and I was like, yeah, this is like your guys' mashup. Just the door opens and they just get hit. Oh, and so we're dying laughing. Six is upstairs. It's me and Wood on the couch. And then eventually Wood broke and just spazzed on me. Yeah. Like he went from dying laughing at me being like, look at this is you guys suck. And then finally he was just like, shut the fuck up. And I thought he was kidding, so I like got in his face back. I was like, oh, like joking, and he was like, I'll fucking kill you, dude. Like, he fully spazzed. That was the mashup. But then they did. Oh, what made him spaz was he tried to pull a Lemaire there, which is when you're in a mashup that fails, you blame your teammate. That's the move.
Blaming each other.
So don't keep mic off. Oh, so yeah, we were downstairs and Wood was like, yeah, fucking, like I did. Six couldn't, and I was like, I think that was a pretty mutual bomb there. And he was like, fuck you. Yeah. Anyway, that's the mashup story. Great mashup.
So Beezer was delighted to see this mashup
Oh,
tank.
to see the
On
curse.
the way out, Beezer was relieved of his curse of the mashup.
The curse of the
First
mashup.
thing he talked about, he's like, "Dude, that was like my mashup, blah blah." And he was like, I could see him just like 20 pounds later.
Yes,
of
he just-
releasing the mashup demon.
And I've seen the demon is in Lemaire. Look how you can see the
I know.
mashup demons in him. Look at him, dude.
I've never seen a mashup go well. Like, there's so many shows in LA where, like,
Yeah.
the hosts, like, they open with just, like, them riffing
Yeah.
about their day together, and it's the
Yeah,
fucking
I
worst.
I did that on my show at the Stand. I used to do with Abby.
Yep.
And every time I would fight Abby.
Right.
Like every show, I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Well, this sucks," just immediately.
Well, people are comfortable with different levels of bombing more than others. Some people are like, "This is cool," and then some people are like, "This is an unacceptable." So,
Oh yeah.
so,
Lemaire, how now? I see you over there. You have a lot to say. You're very straight faced. You're very stern. Now that the demon has attached itself to you,
Dude, let's exercise it. Let's
True.
get the demon out.
There's no demon.
I'll tell you how you don't get rid of it is blaming your teammate,
I'm not
claiming
no,
you
no.
won, saying the world's against
I
you.
just, no. I
need to
accepted,
acknowledge your
I accepted
beating.
the loss long ago. That's my roommate. I have to accept the loss. I was just texting Jay. I was like, dude, I almost blamed you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Lemaire, to be
personally,
honest,
like,
he ruined it for you. He was wearing shorts. He was wearing shorts and
It
a
was-
sport
it
jacket.
Also,
was-
as he,
No,
as he
that's-
acted
that's,
different, as he acted differently in the house, like I would imagine, like you would text him and be
No.
like, "Hey, can you do the dishes?" He'd be like, "Hey, can you win a roast battle?"
True.
no, I'm not giving him the chance.
How about
If I was your roommate, I would shit and not flush.
that's fair?
100%.
You're gonna have to beat him in like Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever you guys play. Sorry.
It's NBA 2K.
So, yeah, I will say, Lemaire, that you should go at roast battles on your lonesome. That was too confusing. It was too weird. I didn't know who was going to talk when. It was like the guy was dressed like Angus Young from AC/DC.
Yeah.
It was kind of
It
annoying.
was the first time, and I told him I was going to wear overalls, but I changed my mind.
I also said their comedy duo should be named Metric Ton.
What is the other guy fat?
He was just fat enough where it worked, dude. It was fun. It was so fun.
That's a good comedy duo.
Oh, it was so fun, man.
Wait, so how were the other people?
I mean, it was fun. Everyone did well. The last dude, Lemaire, let a lesson be learned from the last championship round when that one guy wouldn't accept his loss. There was a guy who went. Dude, the end was Gardini versus
Gardini rules, by the way.
Gardini's a fucking man.
Yeah.
Gardini versus this guy from New York, who the guy came out.
Laskin.
What?
Ilya Laskin.
Ilya Laskin comes out and
Ilya Laskin.
he came out and was like, I can't believe. So he
You
was
should do war mode.
Yeah, for real. So he came out and was like, "Oh man, I left like a Rosh Hashanah dinner or whatever for this." And immediately the host was like, "Oh, don't tell anyone that." And he's like, "Oh, you're Jewish too." And the host's like, "Yeah, but I kind of keep it to myself." So then he goes. So all my feedback was just like, I just really like seeing a strong Gentile and Gardini just constantly fucking around. But then he legitimately did lose. But he was like, I think he was just kind of fucking around. But there's part of him that was like not trying to accept that. But he made a good joke of it. He was just like, I can't believe I drove all the way down here to fucking lose. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's funny.
He was a good sport. But
Nice.
It was fun. It was a. Oh, the best part, in my opinion, of the whole night was I farted during the opening comedian set.
Dude, always funny.
Dude, it
Never
was,
not funny.
and-
Listen, if I know a lot of comedians listen to this podcast. If you're an open micer in any scene, if there's ever dead air during an open mic, which there will be a lot of, get a fart, dude. Become legend.
Exactly.
Become legend.
Rise above.
Yes.
Dude, it was. I mean, the best part was it was like so the guy was on stage and we were on a bench right next, staring at him like you could like breathe. I could reach out and touch this guy, and I had one. I let out a test fart. Wood heard it. Wood was like, "Oh, yo, yeah." Wood turned around and was like looking. I was like,
Woodman was delighted.
Yeah,
He's
Woodman
like,
was very
you
happy.
old dude.
And then, so I'm like, all right, that's nice. I was like, I could feel I had a tumultuous stomach. I let it gather.
What'd you eat that day?
I mean, dude, I've been strictly just kind of like meat, vegetables, fruit like that. I've been eating pretty clean. So I have my body's going through changes right now.
Right.
I'm having like butt puberty right now. For my new diet. So I feel.
I had butt puberty from
You have
travel.
butt puberty right
From
now?
all that travel, dude. My butt caught my period. I caught a butt period, dude. It sucked. Sorry.
You're on the Oregon Trail.
I did. I got bloody butt.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah, caught a
Hemi.
Roy.
Probably a
from
Hemi, yeah.
Caught a Hemi from the travel, dude. That was a lot. That was a lot of sitting.
Oof.
That drive was like a 12-hour drive
How's
in
your
that
Hemi?
truck. Hemi's good. I took care of it. Went and bought some ass cream at the mall.
Nice.
Had to go to the Mall of America.
Get ass cream?
Walk to the Mall of America to get Preparation H.
It's very American.
I'll tell you what. That's where the lady at the register. I buying ass cream sucks.
True.
It's a bad experience.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like at a CVS.
Did you buy an ass cream like with condoms too?
I bought.
Put some magnums up. You're like, still getting pussy.
I still have a huge dick, but also my ass is ruined. No, it was a Muslim lady. Everybody in Minneapolis is Muslim.
Muslim?
Yeah, for
Who
real.
would have fucking thought?
I know. And so she still had the full uni on.
With a mask too?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
no. She was wearing the fucking.
Oh, it's covered
just
up
the
anyway.
eyes.
Yeah.
Perfect to buy Preparation H from.
True.
No facial, no judgment. Just put it down. Just her eyes.
Just
Perfect.
Yeah,
I was like, thank you.
That's
This
actually-
is good.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
tough. I had to buy. Yeah, when I had that bad I think people tell me it wasn't even a hemorrhoid. It was like something.
You had
worse.
something wild, dude.
I couldn't even walk, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
Not even
I used
close.
to have hemorrhoids that would like literally like almost like blow up like a golf ball.
That's what I had something like
Christ.
that.
Dude, it was fucking brutal.
I said it once. I was one and done. Dude.
You had his was. All right.
Send a
Look,
picture. Oh,
people
sorry.
get mad when we talk assholes. Sorry about that.
Wait, really?
Sorry.
Well, I do want to.
Yeah, a bunch of our dudes. People are like, Matt's always talking about assholes and shit. It's like,
True.
assholes and shit rule.
We
Anyway,
should
back to
we
the fart
should form
story.
if that should be our philanthropy of like just going out the guys in the streets and treating hemorrhoids. That should be our charity.
Dude, we should like.
I think we should just rebrand Preparation H.
I know.
Call
Does
like,
it have to be bright fucking
yeah,
yellow?
Call it,
have
just call
to
it
be-
like Cool Guy Cream.
Yeah.
Big
Put it
dick
like in a-
call
yeah.
it big dick relief.
Yeah, put it in a black box with lightning bolts on
Yeah.
it. Like make
That
it-
yellow box is.
Oh, it's brutal.
Dude, I pocket it. I fucking put it in my front pocket in my hoodie when I walked to the. You can't be walking around a Walgreens, which is people are in
Oh, it's
there
the last
buying.
thing you got to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also in my bathroom, my guest bathroom, is all like my butthole kit is. So
Why
it's
do you
like
keep your butthole kit in your guest bathroom?
that's the one I go to.
Oh, okay.
Because
Alright, that makes sense.
I leave a seat up. I'm a bad boy, but bad boy. Oh, but so I'm
Yeah,
I'm right next.
I gotta hear this. Fuck.
I'm right next to the comic, so I let a tester out. Wood gets a taste. Wood likes it.
Wood got the app.
Wood go, yeah.
You
Wood
got the
goes-
Sizzlers. You got the app.
Wood's like, I'm liking that. I'm like, yeah, there's more where that came from. So wait, dude, this guy's going, and then it's a little bit dead air between a joke. It wasn't even like a joke that didn't land. It was kind of like a pause between stuff. Crowd goes silent. Dude, I'm on a wooden bench. I just tilt. I give myself like a 12-degree lift on the right cheek. So loud, dude. He stops. The crowd starts laughing. He stops and is like, did you just seriously fart during my set?
Yes.
Oh, it was, and then so that was the very beginning. So that was like for 5 minutes, all four of us. It was Wood, me, Shaner, Six, and we're on a bench doing a live comedy show, trying not to laugh, which is making us laugh harder.
So much fun.
Into the next warm up comedian set, and then I started thinking about Ruby Ridge when you farted. I had just settled myself.
You
down.
might have been there for that.
I think you might have been. I just settled myself down
dude.
from what was going on. Dude, it was like I was laughing so hard that like my veins were throbbing in my head. And then I remember when Shane farted during there was Ruby. Remember Ruby?
Yeah.
So she was taping for Comedy Central.
She showed up.
I forgot about this.
So she showed up, and in her defense, she probably was, because I think Comedy Central was like, please can one woman be funny? Women that do comedy, all 8 of you across the country, please, somebody send us a storytelling tape.
True.
I think it was for, what's that, Ari's show.
Oh,
This
this
is
isn't
not
happening.
Yeah. So she set up a camera, I think told everybody
Yeah.
at the open mic, at a fucking open mic, that she was filming this set for Comedy Central. And it was like a 15-minute story. So they gave her a 15-minute spot to tell this story at the Raven. Ugh. What a fucking wild choice. Wild choice. But all the comics stand in the back right next to where her camera was. And she had been bombing for probably 10 of the 15.
Yeah.
At which point I did, in fact, unleash a very hard fart, like a very aggressive laugh, the type of fart that you will get hemorrhoids from if you can push, just pushing farts. And it reached the stage in Raven, which is crazy because
That's a big distance.
that's big distance. It was crowded. There's a DJ downstairs, so there's music I mean, that fart was so loud that she stopped. Place goes nuts. She's like, "Fucking who did that?" The hardest laugh of the set, which was the best part. We need to get that tape from Ruby.
I need that, man. I'm trying to get the tape of my fart from gas station.
Oh, you'll get that.
Hopefully they filmed.
They did.
Okay,
I think that's
good.
the thing that should catch on. I think more if you're bombing as a comic, just let one fucking rip and then become a phoenix from the ashes.
Or save your friend and let a fucking fart.
That's so funny. Me and Six were talking about that, just farting on stage, while bombing. I've never seen anybody do it.
No, I don't think people can make gas while they're on stage.
I know. That's what I was saying. That's what I said to him. I was like, because I fart a lot, and I've never once on stage been like, oh, I got to hold this farted. Ever.
It's pulling the sword from the stone. If you're a comedian and you can fart on stage,
dude,
you're
King Arthur. Dude.
Bow out, dude.
While
that's
talking,
it, dude. We cancel comedy. Comedy ends after that.
That's the whole point of
You are
stand-up
now
comedy
the
is to
new
catch a
Richard
fart.
Pryor. Yeah.
if you were in a big crowd, like doing stand up, and you put the mic, actually, what you could do is be like, "Excuse me, sound guy, my mic's a little low. Can you turn that up?" So it'd be like, "I'm gonna whisper for this next bit. So could you please turn the mic up? Put it the whole way up. And just burn."
Well, plus, it'd be amazing too if it's an arena, so you hear it go like, wah, wah.
You're watching the screen, you see the mic go down. It's like, dude,
that's it.
That's the best way to end a comedy special.
Comedy's
I can't
over.
think of a better way to end a special.
I would quit.
Dave Chappelle just,
that's it.
good night, and he throws it down.
I would literally quit if if I did that or another comic did it. I'd be like, my efforts are futile.
Yeah,
I'll never match.
You'll never be that funny.
I'll never match that guy's live fart.
We're
on
talking
stage.
comedy, dude. It's good to have you back.
Yeah.
Matt's back in the game.
True.
I also love
Now
that.
we're talking comedy.
We are talking comedy.
You want to talk comedy?
We're talking comedy,
Bro,
dude.
don't do the road. Anybody listening to this that wants to do stand up, never do the road by yourself. It does suck.
That would be tight, dude.
That was tough. No, it sucks.
No, I'm saying
Yeah, but
just
also-
do shows in your area. If you want to see someone, you got to travel to their area.
Right.
You could be like almost a.
There's a guy, Bob Marley, who's like the king of Maine.
He won't leave Maine.
Yeah.
That's swag.
Bob Marley's like the
Bob
king
Marley's
of New
super
England.
funny.
Yeah. Oh, he murders.
He came
Yeah.
down to
Yeah.
I think Grubart opened from Ed Helium, and he was fucking
Yeah. Bob Marley rules.
hilarious. Well, it's all these like fucking road dogs that nobody fucking knows about that are killed. Like, dude, Chad Daniels, one of the
Yeah.
funniest people alive.
Yeah.
But nobody has any fucking idea who he is because he's just like, yeah, I live in Wisconsin. I do the fucking road. Fuck LA.
chills.
Fuck New York. I'm just gonna do my shit.
How'd you like the Belly of the Beast?
It's a nightmare.
You were there.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare city filled with nightmare people.
Well, everyone's leaving, dude. You, Rogan.
Dude, I think Cole. Yeah.
One of the better roasters, Rogan.
That's right. Dude, this is the way that I describe LA to people, where it's like I feel like a lot of people in Los Angeles, they confuse necessary bullying with intolerance. So it's basically like,
I heard that.
you know what I mean? So it's like you're you're a douchebag in high school, right? You get called a douchebag as you should, and instead of doing any sort of like self-inventory or personal reflection, you move to the one place in the world,
of course,
where it's cool to be a douchebag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, and then they have the fucking balls to look back on their hometown and be like, "Oh, everyone in my hometown is closed-minded." It's like, no, dude, you're a fucking zero. You suck shit. And anytime I see someone like act like cool as fuck, I look at them and I'm like, I guarantee that there's like 3 plumbers in your hometown that know what a fucking loser you are.
Yeah, every single person in New York. Like anytime I used to be allowed to do alt shows. Now they stopped booking me.
Really?
But anytime I would do alt shows, especially in New
Who,
York.
you?
They
What?
stopped. I was good in alt rooms.
You're.
I would go make fun of. I'd say exactly that. I'd be like, you all left your hometowns,
Yeah.
moved here just to be like, they're so dumb. And it's like, just because you didn't have friends.
Well,
Right.
You also be like, I found art and I'm here to bully you guys.
Yeah. You thought you could escape me.
That's the thing that they hate about it is that, like, you know, yeah, they left because of the. It's like you're like the plumber from their hometown that's like suddenly better at what they love. You know what I mean? Well, you know, it'd be funny. It's like it works with stand up, but it'd be funnier if you were like a painter and you would just be like faggots.
Fucking gay.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of that, the other thing that was so funny at the roast battle was there was somebody, I think it was Dave Temple and Conrad Roth they did like a live show. They have an intern. So their intern, wild man, dude. This guy popped out of nowhere. He was like, yeah, I just like emailed him 1,000,000 times on Instagram. That's just what you got to do. All these young dudes are like, this is what you got to do, man. You got to bug people. You got to bug people. So he's hitting us all this, and then he's hitting us with the scene. I won't say who he named. He named someone who runs an open mic here. And he's like, "Oh, that guy's a faggot," and it was just like it was someone you haven't even thought about in a while, and it was just like, what the fuck? Hearing like some young kid say it was, dude. It was
Wait,
so
do
funny.
I know this person?
Yeah.
I know. Do I know this person?
Yeah, you guys, everyone here knows the person, but it was like, dude.
Did he hit him with that?
He was
Why?
just like,
Why?
he just brought this guy up out of nowhere, and I heard him say that, and I was like, say what? So it was just funny watching the younglings, dude.
Well, that's a weird thing too that people.
You watched Revenge of the Sith. I forgot about that.
The younglings, dude. It was one of our enemies, and I heard him.
It was an enemy, and he called
enemy.
him. Bro, I love that the younglings coming up to be the next guys who get bullied out of Philadelphia by the woke scene.
Well, I mean,
love
but
to see
that's also
that.
no, but that's also kind of the shitty thing though about like those like youngling edgelord comics where like they'll like coerce a conversation just so you can hear them say the word faggot. You know what I mean?
I've done it. I remember I gave Metzger a ride home from the Boston, some comedy festival in Boston, and I gave him a ride to New York, and I was like, fucking. I tried to like trash like diversity on shows, like to be like they should just be putting up whoever's funniest, and he was like, "Yeah, you need to shut up about that." I was like, "Okay." He was like, "Yeah, that's always going to be there. You just need to be the funny white guy." I was like,
"Yeah, I agree." Totally.
Okay, yeah, I know.
That's basically what I was saying.
I probably repeated it on the podcast when I got home. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I'm back right wing again.
Oh, are you really?
Oh, hell yeah!
I was 2 or 3 weeks on the road, just sitting in a hotel room watching. I watched enough right wing stuff.
What were you watching?
Just getting fired up. Actually, you know what? You wouldn't even. It's not even open that with a lighter. Sick.
No big deal.
It's nothing. I do it. Oh, this party trick I do. No, I listened to Douglas Murray's Rogies.
Man, that's all you need.
I got fired up, dude.
Yeah.
Are you guys voting?
No,
I don't.
definitely not.
I wasn't gonna vote until old Ruthie kicked the bucket.
Yeah.
Now
What's up with her?
she's dead.
I was saying, you think it was an inside job or what?
No, dude. I think she's 87, and I think it was her time to go.
Yeah.
True.
So wait, now because
Yeah,
You're worried about the Supreme
I
Court.
wasn't gonna.
now
yeah.
that the notorious RBG died, you have to vote.
Also, I
down.
can only imagine that there was like, because she had to stay alive. I can only imagine there was some intern at the DNC whose whole job was to just slap her across the face anytime she starts to like nod off.
True. They were for sure trying
Yeah.
to keep her alive for another 6 months, and she was just like,
But she did die at the perfect time to help get votes.
true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So-
You think Hillary could just kind of put a little pillow on her? It's like,
Well, yeah, like Godfather 2 style. They row Ruth Bader Ginsburg out in a
Yeah.
boat. And couldn't just fucking.
so you're worried about the state of the Supreme Court?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you, the roast comic. From
Yeah.
LA. You're worried about the balance of the Supreme Court.
That's right.
You're worried about the Sith
Well, I
versus
was-
the
Wait,
Jedi.
guy who opens craft beers with a lighter.
Yeah.
You're concerned about the Supreme Court.
That's right. That's
Okay,
right.
I just want to make sure.
Fucking.
What's
Well,
your
I
concerns?
wasn't gonna vote for. Like,
Hold on, wait. Name 3 Supreme Court members.
Anthony Scalia.
He's dead, isn't he?
No.
You can't say Kavanaugh. He doesn't count.
What do you mean? He doesn't
Everybody
count?
knows him because he got accused of rape.
Didn't Scalia die?
No, Scalia's still on.
Who?
Clarence Thomas.
I thought
His real name's Clarence. Claire's parents.
A real nice
Yeah.
marriage.
So
All right,
you got
so you
Scalia.
can't. Yeah.
What?
You got Scalia.
Yeah, Scalia,
Yeah.
Clarence.
No, he's
No, you
dead.
can't. No, you deserve that.
No. Sotomayor.
Yeah,
That doesn't count.
that guy. What do
They
you mean?
named it.
Yeah, I got it, dude.
You can't be concerned with the Supreme Court if you can't. You don't even know if
listen,
certain
I'm-
ones are
I'm-
alive.
listen.
What hellish forces was
First off,
RBG holding back that now are just going to be
Well,
unleashed?
now,
Oh, no,
now because
fucking-
Ruth died, we're not allowed to have abortions. We're never gonna be allowed.
Dude.
Which, by the way, we better be allowed to have abortions, dude. I can't
I
get a
disagree.
waitress pregnant.
I might cry. Don't talk about it.
I better not get a waitress pregnant and have to move.
I'll get embarrassed, dude. I'll start crying if I think about it, dude.
If I think about RBG dying,
No, I'm talking about abortions. I'll be like
Abortions?
Kanye, dude, and cry.
because Ruth died,
We can't be sluts.
we're not allowed.
She was the guardian of the sluts, dude.
She was.
She was like, go ahead.
Go ahead, get raw dogged.
Yeah, fucking
Sorry.
Sorry, this is a very Veritas heavy podcast. Dude.
Yeah.
Let's get into the truth.
I was gonna vote until July when they all, or was it August? I don't remember, when they all got together to like come up with like a coronavirus relief package again.
The pandemic you're referring to?
Yeah, and then fucking they couldn't come to a decision, and so then they all just get to leave for 3 weeks, and we get to fucking pay them. It's like, dude, fuck you.
Yeah.
And it's such a bad. And also, I don't like Trump, but I hate Biden's commercials where he's just like, I saw one where it opened where he's just like, "Hey, it's me, Joe." Like we grew up fucking jigging frogs together in a creek somewhere.
Yeah, he's Joe.
That's just Joe.
That's Joe from Delaware, dude.
That's Joe from Scranton.
Yeah.
That's old Scranton Joe.
Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's a tough state of affairs, but I'm glad you're going to go out there, stop the evil that is.
It's just me.
Who do you think Trump's going to put in the?
I have absolutely
A bae, dude. He promised a bae.
Did he?
Which is gay.
Nice.
He was like, it's going to be a woman.
Well, if you think about it, his people are going to vote for him no matter what. So if he can somehow get some like very kind of unstable Bernie bros, he can derange them, dude.
Yeah, but they don't. The left doesn't care about gender or race if you're right wing. So you can put a woman in there. If she's conservative, they're going to be like, "Cunt, fucking women shouldn't have jobs." Like immediately.
True.
You put a black dude in there, they'll be like, "Fucking." Then they say some bad words.
They do.
That I don't say.
Exactly. No, well, he could put in like a
Not
moderate...
the N word. I was thinking of what they like. Uncle.
You think about calling an uncle?
They call him an uncle. They start yelling uncle.
True. Liberal whites love calling black people Uncle
which
Toms.
is wild.
They've hit me with it a couple times.
Lemaire, will you say it for me real quick?
Uncle Tom?
Thank you. That was the one.
I said it.
You said it?
I'm melanated by association, though.
True.
I have a little bit longer leash, dude.
I heard that.
But yeah, Trump could appoint like a centrist or even liberal-leaning Supreme Court justice, because then he would sway some people who are like extreme lefters who are like,
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
also-
You think he's going to do it before
No.
the election?
Yes.
For
I'm
sure,
about to say that'd
dude.
be a great political move. if
He's
fucking-
gonna dunk on him with like the oldest, most decrepit white dude. Is like to power up his fan base.
He did. I watched him. He promised a woman, but obviously
he?
he's not. It wasn't really a promise. He was at an arena. He was at one of his events, and he was like, "Who here wants a man?" And like some people cheered a little, and he was like, "No, who wants a woman?" And they're like, "Ah." And he was like,
I imagined him being like
Strange.
it's gonna
and then he
be
does
a
the thing
woman.
where he walks around the stage like, "Well, that's it." Like the crowd said it.
People spoke, dude.
People spoke. He's like, "I just took a poll here." And CNN, look at him. He pointed him in the back. He's like, "I just took a poll." It's fucking. It ruled.
Pretty funny, dude.
Yeah.
So Lou,
What's up?
you're gonna stop the tide.
That's it, dude. The buck stops here, dude. I'm not fucking around.
You need to get a judge. What judge would you want in there? Who's on your radar?
Randy Jackson, dude. that's his all
Like,
mine.
we're gonna overturn Roe vs. Wade.
Roe
That's
versus
a
Wade.
no from me,
It's gonna
dog.
be a no from me, dog.
True. That's actually a good pick.
Dude, he'd look good in that robe.
He would.
He'd look good in that robe.
He would.
I mean, honestly, also, it's like Donald Trump is the president. Is it insane to think
No,
that
it's not.
Randy
It's
Jackson
actually not.
could be on the Supreme Court?
I nominate Judge Judy.
Yeah. Like, it's not nuts. Also, I think it's Kanye running. Is he not running? What's going on with that?
There's problems with his ballots apparently, but
They're trying to stop him.
trying to stop him. Obviously, they don't want strong black conservatives.
I'm back to right wing, so I'm back to Kanye does rule.
What determines whether you go right or left?
The last thing I've watched. 100%. The last thing I watched. Usually the last guest on Rogan that I watched.
True.
If I watched the Bernie Sanders episode, I was like, oh, yeah. Maybe I am gay. And then I watched
That's like the weird-
Douglas Murray, and I was like, it's time for me to speak up.
That's the true battle. It's not Republican, Democrat. It's gay versus retarded.
Yeah.
That's what we're fighting right now. We're fighting gay versus retarded.
Absolutely.
People
God
are like,
damn,
you got to
dude.
get dinosaurs out of schools. And people
Yeah.
are like, we should be able to kill kids. And we're like, boo.
Yeah, and I just happen to be a gay retard.
Damn.
Which is
you might be the chosen one.
I might be the chosen one to ascend.
You're gay enough and retarded enough
I
to
just
bring
perfect-
balance to the force, dude.
You've been watching Star Wars, and I'm into it. I love it.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah, next time you think you have to fart at an open mic, I want you to imagine me saying, do it. Do it. Just do it, dude. You have to fart at open mics.
Oh, my God.
Especially if it's silent and it smells.
Oh.
And it's even. Dude,
I don't
you
have-
used to
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That brings me back when I started. me and Matt in the back of the helium open mic. Every once in a while, you just catch a fucking hard toot out
Catch
of
a
Matt.
creeper, dude.
Quiet one.
That's just a nervous stomach, dude.
Yeah.
Just letting out.
Dude,
Just-
I do silent but deadly, so I'm not a big
Really?
I don't have.
I'm
I
a
don't,
big time sound hound.
Shane's
Yeah, dude, you look
Shane's
like
also-
you look like you're made
No
of farts.
stinks. No stinks.
Just
That rare,
sound?
very
Dude,
rare smell.
very
pure,
rare?
Pure air
Yeah.
bursts.
It's like
Do you guys like the smell of your own farts? Obviously.
I don't like them, but I need to know what's
Oh.
up with them.
Every
Yeah.
once in a while,
I'll still do, like,
one will
I'll-
be like a new scent.
Yeah.
You know, you get hit with one that like
troubling.
smells different. It's like, whoa,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah. Dude, I'll
True.
still do.
You want a
I'll-
little diesely, and you're like, "What's that about?"
Yeah.
Dude, if I'll rip ass in my bed, dude, I'll cover up.
Really?
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
catch the full
Dude.
experience. You'll go full IMAX on
Get
the
it
fart.
in, dude. I'll pair it with some wine.
It's time to move home, though.
What's up?
It's time to move home.
Yeah.
You can't be out in L.A. smelling your own farts. You can't be out in L.A. putting the blanket over your head.
How was the party out there? Were you Mr. Cool?
Were
or-
you Mr. Cool or not?
Oh, dude, I dove headfirst into a pile of cocaine for 3 years.
Damn, did you really?
Yeah, I haven't had a working nostril since like 2015.
Nice.
So you were Johnny. You're full Johnny Cage out
yeah,
there.
it was
You're Mr. Hollywood.
it's Hollywood Lou. It's cool until it's like, yeah, it was pretty. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't regret it. It was fucking. I would like go to like. I found myself in like mansion parties where people were like passing it around on like trays. Like people would walk around with like lines of
Damn.
coke cut on trays.
Damn.
Like they were fucking hors d'oeuvres. And it was fucking awesome.
Is that what the coke world's like? You just start doing
Dude,
coke
it's
and
like-
start meeting
what?
powerful people.
No, it's like it goes either way because
tight.
like I've done it that way, and I've also ended up in like a dive bar bathroom at 7 a.m. with some guy named Ace who's like trying to pitch to me his like app idea. You know what I mean? Like
God.
it goes.
L.A. just everybody's pitching something.
Oh, it's the fucking everybody's
Doing
like
coke and pitching something. That's why
everybody's
it's-
on all the time, but like not in a fun, cool way.
That's everyone's
On
on,
all the
coke.
time.
Everyone's on coke.
And it's also I've never seen it like permeates every like level of society. Like I've done coke with dishwashers and I've done coke with like famous people. Do you know what I mean? Like it's across the board. Like
Yeah.
everybody
What famous people?
is on cocaine.
What famous people do cocaine?
You know who I did? It's not the most famous, but this is my favorite person. Is I did coke with Beans from Even Stevens.
Damn, I was just talking about beans.
I gotta be honest, he does not look good.
Really?
Oh my god, I didn't recognize him for a while because he looks like he's been doing meth for years. And so we're
Damn.
sitting there, we're doing key bumps in this dive bar in fucking North Hollywood, and I'm like, "You look really familiar." And he's like, "Yeah, you ever see Even Stevens? I'm Beans." And I'm like, "Get the fuck out of town, dude."
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Beans is in trouble.
No, Beans.
He was the guy who'd be like, he would
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
I loved Beans, dude.
Beans was great. I
gotta-
think Goldberg got his life back together. You see
He
that?
did get
Goldberg?
his
around.
Dude, he
The goalie
Did
from
you see?
Mighty Ducks.
Dude, he
Oh,
just had
yeah,
a
he was
post where he was like, "I'm celebrating 3 years of sobriety with a new set of teeth." I'm like, "Good for you,
Yeah.
Goldberg."
We're
Quack,
back.
quack, quack.
Yeah, like most hockey players.
Yeah.
True.
Need to replace those chomps. So
Yes.
you've been out doing blow, Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, it's been
Cool as the goddamn other side of the pillow out there.
damn right.
And then the goddamn Chinese flu comes along, and it's back
Back here,
home,
Back
baby.
here, yeah, dude. Nothing's going on. And it's like, you know.
Party time's over because some guy ate a bat.
Yeah.
Ruined
He
everything. dude.
munched a fucking
And
bat.
we have those
But
fucking
it's-
bugs. Don't forget about them.
Oh, those
Two-part effort. Yeah,
we don't get the
fucking
bugs.
spider
I haven't run into the
lanternflies?
bugs yet.
We got them pretty bad over here, dude. I did a number. I definitely went full USA on some lantern flies the other day.
Dude,
We
I've
need
talked to
we
like
need
a
a
few
camera.
like vegan fucking hippie people that are like, "Save the trees, save the birds," and they're like, "Fucking motherfucker!" Like
Yeah.
they curb stomp those fucking things.
I love it. They do.
They will American History X the shit out
Hey,
of them.
hey.
What?
Come on, man.
We don't glorify
Come
racial
on,
violence,
man.
dude.
Sorry, dude. I didn't.
Not everything's about Hollywood.
I didn't know.
Whoa,
dude.
whoa. We're about unity, dude.
Sorry. Turn it on you.
Yeah, we're fucking with you.
Turn it on.
You're in the hot seat, baby.
You're on the hot seat, dude.
I'm ready.
Mr. Hollywood.
No, that's what's up. I was super excited to have you.
Yeah, that's such a funny thing to like. I know you moving home. I think is good. Fuck being in LA right now. Also, go to New York. If you know,
True.
do stand up, move to New York.
I was a fucking idiot. I was like, I went out to LA to like change and become a different person because I didn't like who I was here, and then all I did was just like you just double down on.
You just became a worse version.
Well, it's like the thing. It's like, you know, when you go to a new place and you try to like make friends, you kind of get thrown like the first lifeline that's like tossed to you. You know what I mean? Because you don't know anybody.
Can't imagine. I'm so autistic. That sounds like such a nightmare to go to a place where I don't know anyone and be like,
Well, so you go
Hi.
out there. Yeah,
I couldn't do
so
it.
you go out there
I'd
and
be by
like
myself.
you don't really like make too many friends, and then all of a sudden one person's like, I like to do cocaine, and you're like, oh, I can do that. I can totally fucking do that. I'm great at that. You know, so it's like, yeah, you just sort of like fall into that trap, and I'm honestly I'm super grateful that Corona happened because it's like, you know, it's kind of redundant to say, but like your reality is your reality. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And when you're in the soup of it, like you don't even fucking realize what you're doing.
you want to do some coke tonight?
I mean, yeah, hell yeah, dude.
was Beans the first person that approached
It's like,
you?
I'm just glad to get home and get out of it. You want to do some coke? Yeah, I mean,
Well, I
for
mean,
sure.
that's the thing. Is like if you're like if it's not around, I don't care at
course.
all. But it's like, dude, the minute someone's like, "Want to do a bump?" I'm like, yeah, absolutely. It's 3:00 in the afternoon. Sure.
Wow.
Coke's a tough. Coke instantly transforms the whole scene you're into like an episode of Shark Tank.
Oh, it's
everyone's just like, dude, oh fucking blah, blah, blah.
Sharks.
Dude, that's literally.
Hear me out on this network
That's
pyramid,
my
this pyramid
Coke.
marketing scheme.
That's that. That's my Coke stance. And also, I also noticed this is that when I laugh when I'm on Coke, I laugh like Ray Liotta in Goodfellas, where he's like, like that shit.
I had to spike, huh?
True. Lemaire, how are the levels? I'm glad you're off the junk.
Yeah, get off the junk.
Yeah, get off
Sweet
the
Lou,
junk.
dude.
You look
Come back.
filled out, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I put on 15 pounds since.
It's good. It looks
quarantine.
good.
Yeah, I don't look like I'm fucking dying anymore.
Yeah, it looks
It's
good.
nice.
You're a handsome guy. Did you kiss any guys in LA?
I did.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might have.
I did.
You kissed a guy?
I kissed a guy. You know.
One?
Yeah, we were coked out of our fucking minds.
That's
we
what
were.
it- that's
we
what it
were-
That's
does.
what happens. It's
Listen up,
rumpus
listen
time.
up, people.
Well, also,
Yeah,
it's like it's one
you
of
want
those
to go to LA? You want to be Mr. Cool? You're gonna end up kissing a guy,
on Coke.
and
Well,
then you're gonna have to move home.
Well, it was one of those things where it's like, you know, coming up in like middle school and stuff, like, you know, everyone gets their balls busted for something, and like I was always, you know, I was always the gay guy. That's you know, he calls me Gay Lou more than anybody, and I
never.
get more pussy than anybody in this scene combined.
Well, you go in as a Trojan
Yeah,
horse,
you
dude.
coke with waitresses.
Yeah, time
It's not
out.
that impressive.
Time out. You're going in
You
as a
lure
Trojan
them
horse.
in.
Yeah, because if you tell a girl you're gay, they let you touch the boobs.
Right.
That's a cheat. That's a cheating.
And I gotta be honest, if you're trying to work on the douchebag, you know, part of you, never repeat what you just said.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's a tough.
I know. Don't worry.
So, you found a guy.
Oh yeah.
You're special.
Yeah, we were did a bunch of drugs together, and then we ended up sharing a bed because we were at a house party.
Nightmare, dude.
I did, and then I looked at him and I was like, "You want to make out?" And he was like, "I thought you were straight," and I was like, "Yeah, but I have to know." So yeah, so we ended up like making out for like 20 minutes, and our like stubble rubbed together at some point. And I was like, "Yeah, this isn't for me," and he was like, "Well, I applaud you for trying," and I was like, "All right, cool, good night," and that was it.
Nice.
Admire your bravery, dude.
That's a nice thing. Lemaire, what do you think of something like that? When you hear something like that,
I don't know.
tell me what you think. I want to know what's going through Lemaire Lee's head.
I immediately thought about the stubble. I was like, stubble would be my main concern.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be. I would more of a dick. The dick concern would be.
oh.
No, that's. I'm sorry to do that. I shouldn't have brought up your sexuality. That was inappropriate of me.
Well, I appreciate when people are out and open. That's
Very
my,
honest about it.
Yeah, I like that.
You kissed a guy,
No,
and that's fine.
it was not. You know, it was also that's not something that I would have done had I stayed here. You know what I mean? I'm glad it's nice.
You could have
to,
got somebody here.
No, but it was just like because in LA, it's like, dude, it's like everyone's like fluid and nothing matters. And,
Yeah. You can't build a family out there.
no, oh God, no.
You think so?
No, my mom was like, "Oh, maybe we'll move out, and you know, Cooper's my godson. He's like, maybe Cooper will grow up out here." And I'm like, "I'm moving home, absolutely fucking not."
So you did it for your family.
Oh, of course.
God damn, dude. So you need a Republican Supreme Court, dude.
You need a You should be praying for a Republican Supreme Court.
Dude, yeah, out loud.
You need to knock off all this rumpus time out in Los Angeles. You need someone to say, "Quit making out with each other."
But no,
It's not right.
I do like that. I like when people are open, out and open.
Yeah.
I admire that.
You admire it?
Yeah, I do.
I'm a
Lemaire,
hero.
you ever kiss a guy?
I should be in the Supreme Court. Lemaire, you ever kiss a dude?
Like
What? That's a yes.
I thought so.
Yes.
I thought
That's an
so.
immediate-
I'd say yes. Not like a thing. Not like make out or nothing. Just like a.
Why?
Yeah, for a bit.
No, that doesn't count.
All right.
That doesn't count. Sean
Man,
Preston and I would make out for bits. That's not real.
Noah,
Noah?
Ask me.
I might ask you or that nose ring.
I'm not fucking gay,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
whoa,
yo,
whoa,
no,
whoa, hey.
come on, man.
Come on, dude.
Take it easy. That's those fucking dad jeans talking. Levi's. $20 down at fucking JT's. I got TJ Maxx and JC Penney's mixed up.
We said,
Yeah, so I had to point at Lou to save
Oh,
that's
it.
what I was saying. I was like, what
you
the
said
fuck?
down
Like
at
you,
J-
JT's.
I thought you were just...
That's how you get out of a mistake.
What you should have done is just fart right in the microphone.
Damn. We have fun. It's getting toasty in here.
it is. That is a man. What a tale. What a sordid affair.
It's important for people now. Now, also, it's not like. Also, Lou is, from what I've gathered, my short times in LA is pretty respected in the scene. Like everybody's like, he's good. So it's not like you went out there and fucking failed at.
No,
comedy.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
You know. It's
And Lou is good at stand up. I want that
Yeah.
to be known.
Thank you.
But you went out and you had a little too much fun.
Yeah. Well, it's like
I'm just trying to make Matt laugh. I know Matt loves it.
Shane being stern is so fun.
but it's like that thing where it's like, you know, I'd have a good set and I'd get off stage and I'd be like, why do I still feel like shit? And then it's like, yeah, it's because like you're not going back into a green room with like you or Six or Shane or
Yeah, of
Sydney.
course.
You know what I mean?
Of
It's like
course.
you want to, you know,
Yeah.
what's the point of doing it if you're not doing it with your fucking boys?
True that.
Couldn't agree more.
You know?
That's why I was so. Had the same thought. I was out in Minnesota just eating dick after dick in a mall, dude. I lived in a mall for 5 days.
Did you live in there for real?
Unfortunately, no. They even kind of dicked me on that. Normally, they put you in the nice hotel in the mall. Got wind of that. I was out across the street in just a ridiculous
You were in the
hotel.
motel of Bangladesh?
I was in a bad motel.
Were you really?
No, it was fine, but it was one of those new hotels that's just like
Yeah.
supposed to look modern, but it's just cheap.
Right.
Yeah.
It was fine. What was nice is they had a shuttle, and I was like
tight.
one of the only people staying there. So the shuttle was just, I'd be like, yo, will you give me a ride to TGI Fridays? He'd be like, hop in. He'd drive me across this big-ass parking lot. I'd go get hammered at TGI Fridays, call the hotel. I would call the hotel to get picked up a bit. Can you send the shuttle? They'd be like, all right,
Wait,
he's
you
on
just
his
get
way.
hammered at TGI Fridays alone?
By myself.
It's yeah, like that fucking.
And that actually,
stinks.
no. That actually ruled. I had a moment while I was walking through this fucking mall, getting drunk at TGI Fridays, all this, where I could either sit there and be like, fuck all these people, fuck these trash stores, fuck this, how dumb do you have to be in this, to just be like, this is actually awesome. This rules. Getting hammered by myself at TGI Fridays is cool.
Within the Mall of America.
Yeah. I had to
That's
think
awesome.
to myself, like, it's time for me to just fully embrace capitalism. Like the worst form of capitalism, which is franchises in the middle of America. And just, you have to embrace it. So I first night, Bud Lights to the ceiling, dude.
Sounds like a mystical experience.
It was fun, dude. I sat there, ordered a steak.
That's
It was great.
Dude, this
Fucking
sounds
tight.
like your version. This sounds like a white trash version of like drinking ayahuasca.
I had to travel out into the wilderness.
It's just you drinking Bud Light Tall Boys
Yeah.
and ordering steak at a fucking
Yeah.
TGI Fridays.
My
You're
new
like, you
name
know
is-
what? I get it now.
Fuck.
that's awesome.
I bet I'm dumb now. I could have had a good one there. I was going to give myself a Native American TGI Fridays name. My new name is Whiskey Glaze.
My name is My name is Light Bud.
But no, Bud Lights were flowing. And also, dude, I tweeted it and it made me laugh. My tweets, I was bordering on like, look how quirky I am tweets, which I regret and I want to delete them.
I thought they were funny.
But I was hammered and I was
funny.
at TGI Fridays and fucking on the jukebox somebody played Dragula twice.
Dude, I thought that was you.
No, come on. I was fibbing. Did I tell you it was me? I fibbed.
Oh, that's so
I'm
funny.
ashamed of myself for fibbing.
Dude, no.
Trying to make myself Mr. Cool.
You got to take ownership. If somebody plays Dragula, and it's like, who did that? I'd be like, that was me.
No, I was sitting there and somebody was playing it on the like play, so nobody was even getting up. You couldn't even identify. It was like a game of Clue.
Billy controls
who's
the
doing it?
jukebox down the street from his house, and he'll put on like an hour of Kenny Loggins for like $5.
That fucking rules. I will listen. I would sit there and
He's not
listen to
even there.
Danger Zone for 3 hours.
Kenny Loggins rules,
Dude.
So you
Dragula?
stole Dragula Valor.
I did steal Dragula Valor on the phone with you, which I am truly regretful of. Spread out, me, probably like 5 different dudes. That's it in this TGI Fridays. Totally empty. Everybody just looking at their phones and just Dragula just blasting. Nobody. Yeah, it was social distance and everybody was just one guy by themselves.
That's awesome.
Dragula.
That's all it was. It was social distance, but there was just groups of one.
It was all groups of one.
Business travel,
just
basically.
dudes.
Yeah.
looking at their phones. Nobody looked up once, and just Dragula blasting while people were drinking Bud Lights that were like 48 ounces.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it was actually nice.
Well, Cusker, if you're gonna get drunk at a TGI Fridays in the Mall of America, what's the song you're gonna put on?
Dragula is actually
Dragula is probably pretty sick. I like when I go to a jukebox. I like to, if they have that Biggie Smalls album, put the interlude of him just having sex really loud. That's one of my favorite songs to put on.
Yeah.
Or I like to do Atlantis by Donovan,
Ooh,
because
that's
this
a
is
good
that
one.
song of a guy being like, in the olden times, the Atlantean people. They just talk about Atlantis for like 6 minutes, and then they go into a chorus. Dude, it's the funniest thing to put on a bar.
That's a good one.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
put on Donovan Atlantis is a really good one.
My go-to is Night Moves by Bob Seger. Just because everyone, like, because I've done it before and I, like, watch the crowd and, like, everyone just kind of, like, nobody looks at each other, but they just kind of do that thing where they close their eyes and they're like,
It's a genuine nice thing to do.
just
to
like,
put on some Night Moves by
forgot
Seeger.
about this.
True.
I promise Dragula is the one.
Dragula is.
Dragula
Well-
in that situation was so fucking fun. I should have played the Notre Dame fight song.
That'd be pretty.
That's why I do usually pick that.
That's fucking gay.
No, it's very funny. At a bar to just be like,
Okay.
bam, 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 bam. Everyone's like, who the fuck put this on?
It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, putting on fights, college fight songs.
I don't know, dude.
Don't talk to me about
I'm
gay.
going to be rude and
More-
piss real quick.
Go ahead.
Oh,
More human than human would be anything by Rob Zombie rules. More.
He's so gay. He's so fucking gay.
Oh my god, dude.
What'd you think of his jeans?
Oh, so they're tight.
They were
But you
what?
can't make fun of his jeans, dude.
Why?
Cause he's fucking turning and twisting around, dude, with dudes in bed. You gotta wear pants that tight, dude.
Can't believe
I
can't believe our guest is gay.
Damn.
Dude, I'm.
He's just,
yeah.
That's how the younglings. That's how some of the younglings are now, dude. It's just like,
Every once in a while, I try it out.
dude. When I was in gay school, when I was in social
Well,
work
let's
school.
switch. Where were we at, Thomas?
We're at 107.
You wanna switch over?
Switch to the page.
We're
Yeah.
gonna switch over to the Patreon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit! Before we do, we got Matt's coming back on the road, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Matt's doing stand up again. So October 2nd and 3rd, we'll be at Magooby's Joke House in Timonium, Maryland. A little north
It's
of Baltimore.
barely even the road too.
Barely even the road, but we'll get you out there.
True.
We are gonna get you out there.
Being takes ass.
Yeah, in Texas. So October 2nd and 3rd, and Lemaire's going to come with us, and maybe even fucking Noah if you want.
Magoo's?
I'll get you to a.
Mashup.
I'm gonna. No, but I'll get you a hotel. You'll get you guys 2 twin beds. Get the boys in there.
True.
And then we're gonna do a live podcast. I think Saturday night, the 3rd. So second, third, we're doing stand up. Third, we're gonna do live podcast. 15th, 16th, and 17th. Helium in Philly. So that'll be good.
So
and I think
Helium's
that-
a live cast.
Helium's also a live cast. So the
So
3rd and
Magooby's and
17th, we're gonna have 2 live casts.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we can Patreon if they
I don't
suck.
care. So, yeah,
The 23rd and 24th, Hyenas Comedy Club in Fort Worth and Dallas. Now you're not coming to those.
I'm coming. To
Oh,
Dallas,
you are
yeah.
coming to those.
Not to the other
So
ones.
Matt's going to come with me on the 23rd and 24th to Fort Worth and Dallas,
I gotta go back. It's been a while since I've been to Fort Worth. I gotta
and
get back
then
there.
true. Oh
I
yeah,
went,
you're
I went there
rugby.
for a rugby championship back when I was in high school.
You
And
played
then,
rugby?
We're
hold on, Lou. We're
nationals.
doing dates.
Sorry.
And then the 10th and November 10th, I'll be at Zany's in Nashville, and the 11th I'll be at Huntsville, Alabama. So the 10th, I think O'Connor's is coming with. I think you subbed out for those.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna come, but I was like,
Let me know, dude.
they're doing the week.
bring in a reliever whenever you want.
All right.
I'll fucking fire
Keep
O'Connor.
keep O'Connor on thin.
I
ice.
told O'Connor that you're back, dude. My number 1 running back's back. He's going to be getting less touches. I told him he was a third down back. I was like, we're not going to cut you. I basically give him a Hard Knocks talk. I was like, come into the office. We need to talk. I was like, look, I love the work ethic you're putting in. You're putting in a lot of hard work. We are going to sign Matt.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not. He just lost a majority of his touches. If you have O'Connor on your fantasy stand-up league,
Well, this is like
move him to flex.
This is like
I was Ricky Williams.
This is like Any Given Sunday, where he's like
Pretty
O'Connor's
much.
Dennis Quaid and he's Jamie Foxx.
True. Actually, I'd say in that analogy, he's more of a Quaid.
He's
He's
more
my
Quaid.
long time ace,
Okay, all
Hall
right.
of Famer. He's coming back. I
Bad knee.
got O'Connor coming in there thinking he's
Yeah.
Willie Beeman.
My name is Willie
Yeah, he thinks he's throwing
Beeman.
around.
I keep the ladies creaming.
Hell yeah.
I love
We're
the
gonna
end of
slide
that.
into Patreon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the page. So come to those shows. Matt will be with me. It'll be great.
Oh, can we start over? My voice cracked, dude.
Leave it in.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Hey, guys. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. I did wear a tank top. I wasn't, it's not like a thing. I'm just trying to.
Had a mog on us.
I'm not mogging at all. I'm humbly asking for notes from the viewership. Like,
doing
you guys,
nothing
if you
to
guys see
quash the
anything
rumors.
you guys I need to work on, just let me know. Arnold used to wear belly shirts when he was bulking just to give himself the motivation.
Is that like it cuts off like right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
I think laid back jacked is such a statement that it's,
I'm not even
it's
jacked.
almost overpowering how
Matt.
nonchalant you're trying
Matt,
to be about it.
I saw you at the pool 2 weeks ago. Your back is out of control.
Are you serious?
You've got a huge muscular back. Everybody noticed that you turned around. The people I was with said, "Oh,
It's from carrying this goddamn podcast.
I don't even think they knew about comedy. People were going, a guy with a big back?
You serious? I never got to check my back. Is it going like Cobra style or like?
Man.
What are we doing?
No one spontaneous. I've seen earlier pictures of you. No one accidentally gets a huge
You
ripped
got like a
back.
manta ray. You got like a manta ray
Dude,
back
I
there,
swear to God, it's just Maka. My stack is just Maka and Sheila Jeet.
Yo, I just got on the Jeet today.
Did you
For
really?
the first time. It's gross. It tastes nasty.
horrible.
I was like,
It's like scary how bad it is.
well, I was sniffing. I got it also from like a sketchy like online web store, and so I was like, I don't even know. It's just like a black like tar in a. I don't even know what it is. I'm like, it smells like
I have to smoke
gross.
it
I'm
out
like,
of
let me
a
just
glass
put it.
pipe.
It's like I guess I put it in water and just drink it, but it was really nasty.
Gross. You got to kind of put it in coffee. I feel like.
Okay, yeah. It said to put it in milk. People put it in milk. I was like, that sounds like a weird. combo.
I've tried to put it right under my tongue, and it's just like
Yeah, me and the guys at the gym, we just go raw. And
you
throw
do
it
Sheila
back.
Jeet. You've load maxed for a while.
Oh, is that why you're doing it for load maxing?
I'm just going kind of male enhancement all around.
Yeah, I'm going.
Did you say big
zinc,
cum supplement?
yeah, zinc, ashwagandha,
Zinc is a big, yeah.
Yeah.
L-arginine,
Arginine.
and I'm doing two more that I forget the name.
Are you
of
still
off the top of my head.
LM?
I haven't since I started the move, but yeah, I was doing it for about a month or two.
I don't understand.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What's like the
So
ideal
cool.
amount of time to like load max before it's like now I'm gonna let the load out? Like it's
I'd say you're probably not going to see any results until like probably a week or two in.
Okay.
Like the first day you
Whoa.
take it, it's like who gives a fuck, and then like
Yeah.
2 weeks in, you're just like I can never go back, and then you fall off one day and you go I'll get back to it, and then you never take it again, and then all the supplements expire in your cabinet.
But you did get that one
That's my
time.
experience with
You
load
did get
maxing.
that one time.
Yeah, it kind of like I don't. It's not sustainable. You're not going to be impressed by your load because then you're just like, well, now I need to go bigger.
I don't
it
understand.
does raise the bar, raises the bar for your
Is
load.
the secret to
Now you're
having
load
a
chasing.
large amount of ejaculate not just to wait a couple of days? If you just wait a couple of days, don't you have a lot
Who
of
has time?
But if you do both of those things in
Exactly.
conjunction,
Well, you just
then
have every
Yeah.
day a huge
Not every
gushing-
day. You save it for like this. This is what I
Ah.
do now. I just go like I've started telling my wife. I've talked about this before, but it's like I have completely lifted my like sexual offense. I've retired it completely. I just
playing
tell
a
my wife.
defensive game now.
I tell her like, look, I'm just here. I'm not going to pressure you about it. I was like, I'm trying to retain. If you need to break the glass, you go right ahead, but try not to do it more than once a week.
And now, is this having the reverse psychological effect that you're
For
hoping
sure.
it does? For sure. Or are you just withering away?
No, dude, I'm just retaining seed and just getting.
that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm the full year.
Are you? Oh,
Not a full year, but since I haven't jade off since 2024 because I love to tell people like, oh, you jerk off. That's so 2024.
so you've been off the nog since
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah, I've been off the nog, off no porn, no Jane off.
No PMO.
What's PMO?
Porn, masturbation, orgasm.
Definitely been off of that. But I will say the amount that I think
PMO
about it.
cycle.
I thought it was pissed me off. My daughter's been saying PMO all the time. That's what she means. She keeps saying TSPMO. And now I'm
What's
rethinking
TSPMO
everything.
mean?
This shit pissed me off.
Oh, it's probably this shit pissed me
I
off.
thought
better
transsexual
be.
TS should be transsexual. No? Transsexual pornography masturbation orgasm.
You might want to dig in.
I went wrong somewhere maybe 6 years ago. No, we'll be okay.
But yeah, I'm so far past. I don't even. I mean, I think about
Do you
it.
ever
but
feel the urge? You ever feel the pull?
just constantly? Well, it's really mainly like. It is kind of nice because I feel the urge only when I'm in my apartment not doing anything, because it's literally just an indication that I should go out and do something. But only when I'm like, when I'm just like wallowing
Pavlov's
away.
hog.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
the
just,
hotel rooms on the road are very scary.
I just download like a dating
Yeah.
app and just swipe to see like is someone sexually interested in me at all, and like it's crazy. I'm just like basically gooning on Tinder, just like, oh, who wants to fuck me?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. If you're completely resisting the urge, what are your social media algorithms looking like?
So I will say I'm the type of guy that I have been slowly like unfollowing like any kind of like hot girl account. And then if anyone even posts anything that has like,
Go ahead, sorry.
like a girl in like a bikini or anything, I'm just like, I don't need to see this filth on my timeline.
For
I
sure.
just unfollow it. So it's a lot more, it's basically my algorithm is all just like anime videos and like Catholic bullshit, basically.
I was
Yeah.
following No Fly Honeys, and the algorithm found me out.
yeah, they
And,
they
showing you
they
butts and
send
stuff?
salvos into your timeline
Yes.
all the time.
But I found you can reset it. You can fully default.
What's no fly honey? What is that?
I wasn't following any Fly Honeys on my Instagram.
you said I thought
Sorry.
babes. I thought you were about babes who couldn't get off the ground. I'm like, that's fucking sick. So you have no
They're so
fly
heavy.
babes.
No, but then the algorithm still goes. You've lingered on this. Obviously you like this, and then
Yeah,
it increases.
yeah.
But I found you can do a hard reset on it, where you go,
Yeah.
just take me back to day one of the algorithm before you knew anything
Cats.
about me.
so you're
yeah.
throwing the baby
And
out with
that's
the bathwater then.
I was getting women making sourdough with huge breasts. And,
Yeah.
and
Wow, that's crazy. We were just watching that on Panties in the Mouth the other day.
I mean, it's
Yeah, those like porn warm up girls. I'm always kind of like sketched out. Like, is it like, do they stop? Is that like a woman dipping her toe in like sexual entertainment? Like,
on like Instagram and stuff.
yeah, the
Oh,
ones
they're
who aren't doing like porn or
digital
OnlyFans. Yes, digital fluffers.
But sometimes
it's still
they
part
like,
of the ecosystem of the flesh.
I feel like they make like soft
Big
like
ecosystem.
yeah.
Yes.
I think they try and butter you up. They try and calm you down. They try and
Yep.
go, this is all right. Well, that gets you going. They know. They're trying to, I believe, on the X. I had to get off the X because then
That's all porn.
It was all porn, but then I would find out
it's
at
not,
other
man.
times when I think they geotag it as well. I noticed the algorithm was different. When I was out and about in public, I was getting different things recommended to when I was alone
Wait, hold on.
in
How
a
do-
room. Yes.
What do you mean? You're just walking down the street, you're like, fuck, it's changing.
No, so I was looking at the show, I was like, there's nothing erotic here.
Really?
This is nice. And then I was alone in a
Whoa.
room and it was very erotic, and they know where I am, and
You might
they're
just
out to
be in a
get me.
room getting horny too, though. To be fair, you could be right. You could be right, but that could be. I know
be
that
wrong.
because I get in a hotel room and I'm like, I look like Britney Spears from like an early music video. I'm just laying on the bed, like I'm just gyrating my hips on the bed. I'm bound in chains.
Feel the motions.
Like the algorithm's crazy right now.
I've bought a new phone though. I'm trying again with a dumb phone.
Oh, really?
I've got the Minimalist phone. It's a normal Chrome phone.
like a flip.
No, it just has an e-reader, Kindle screen, so you can do everything on it, but it looks terrible. And it's black and white.
I'm gonna text you
You still get Uber.
80085. Fuck you up. That's not bad. So you're going for the kind of like somewhat dumb phone, but it'll give you maps and stuff though.
Maps, Uber, Spotify,
Oh, that's all you need.
and then I think I'm safe. And then I think I can just
You're
live a
gonna see
normal life
one
in the
set
world.
of grayscale tits, and it's gonna change everything. Now you're gonna be like, I'm gonna get a fucking.
But I'll be chasing that in real
Morse
life.
code device.
I'll start wearing weird glasses in the bedroom.
Start getting etch-a-sketches shipped from Vietnam. You have an artist down there. You got a plug down there.
Hello. No, it's my egg rolls have arrived.
Oh, your egg rolls. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Time out. Pause the podcast. We finally got your egg rolls.
No, I can wait. I can hold off. I can delay gratification.
dude, you serious?
If you can go without ejaculating in almost a year,
Well,
then I can.
You're soft mode basically.
What's soft
Soft
mode?
mode is when a woman can get it out of you.
Oh no, so I'm hard mode. I mean, I'm hard all the time mode basically. But
You're celibate.
yeah, I'm trying to be like a good good Catholic man.
Yes.
And avoid
Yeah, desert. I would say
premarital.
desert Catholic.
Desert. Yeah, I'm like a desert. Yeah, desert father right now. Just fucking.
Yeah.
Just in my exodus, just roaming around the desert, getting lost. But
You're getting jacked as well.
what?
You've
Oh
bulked
yeah,
up.
yeah. I thought you meant I was getting. No, I'm not. I'm getting. I've been.
You got to get jacked one way or the other.
Dude,
Well, that's the thing. I've been trying to like.
my back is just full of fucking cum. I'm like a camel. Just nut.
Yeah, everyone's like, Keegan, what's
full.
your secret? I was like, well, you gotta not jerk off for 6 months. That you start there.
You're never going to believe it, guys. This episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is brought to you by Dude Wipes. If you're still dry wiping with toilet paper, it's time to show your beehole some respect and upgrade to Dude Wipes. Why? Because Dude Wipes are wet, and extra moisture cleans away that dry that never, what dry never could. They leave no room for dingleberries and stray butt crumbs that TP might miss. Plus, they're extra large and designed for adults. Dude Wipes tackle the mess without any fuss, and flushable design makes it clean up a breeze. No more endless rolls or settling for less than perfect wipes. Think about the last time you really could have used Dude Wipes. They're good for cleaning up cum. Dude Wipes, best clean, pants down. Available on Amazon and major retailers nationwide.
But yeah, man, I wouldn't suggest it to everybody, but it's been good.
What do you do if you're walking down the street and you see like an attractive woman?
I just fall in love immediately.
I have
I
a
make eye
giant
contact for
heart
2 seconds
pound
and
out
I
of my chest, and my tongue unrolls, and God forbid I'm wearing glasses because those eyeballs are going to shoot
through and break.
I've read you're supposed to, from Desert Catholic training, you're supposed to just see them, and as soon as you feel your like body chemistry change, you just wish them the best. You go, I just really hope she has a
Here
good
is
life.
the tale.
Just like say like a Hail Mary in my brain. It's like, I can't think of her like that.
I think it's two monks walking along, and the old monk and the young monk, and they see a beautiful woman, and the young monk shields his eyes and looks away, and the old monk is able to look at her, and the young monk's like, "Oh, are you a pervert? You're able to look at a woman?" And the old monk's like, "I'm so ordered. I'm able to look at a woman and just move on with my day. I don't have to hate myself. I don't have to hate God's beautiful creation and that woman's huge, lovely breasts." And
What was Gandhi's move?
That's what I do when I see women. I'm like, I'm so ordered, I don't even think you're hot.
Gandhi was sleeping in a bed with girls.
Sleeping
no?
in bed with young concubines, I guess, because he could avoid the temptation. He never even
Weren't they his
tried
like
anything.
nieces?
Yeah, it's, you know,
You got to take what you get.
Work with
Small,
what you got.
small village, yeah,
For sure.
I
Yeah,
heard
I mean-
Gandhi did that. Yeah, he would lay in bed,
and not do anything.
Oh, just cuddle puddle?
cuddle.
Yeah, he probably went arms at his sides, completely rigid, just like I don't even feel anything about this. I don't feel your flesh
People
on
going,
me.
Gandhi, we need you to write legislation for the country. You've got a job to do. No, I have to be in the bed with the nieces.
Just starving in a cuddle puddle.
I mean, zooming out, you know, he didn't know people would know about that. He was just, it was
think
just
he wrote about it.
How old was he when he did that? That's the question.
He was older, right?
Well, when he was younger, I think I might get this wrong. I think his father died and he was having sex with his wife at the time.
good.
Like he was meant to be in there with his dad, but he said, "Oh, I might have sex with my wife and then go and visit dad, but first sex with the wife." And then he died, and he felt so ashamed that he stopped.
Oh, his father died, and he
Yeah, like it was something like he could have seen his father one more time if only he hadn't.
laid
had
with
sex
his
with
wife.
his
That was why I never jacked on holidays as a child, because I thought my grandparents were going to die on a holiday, on like Thanksgiving or something, and it would be like, oh man, I God was busy watching me jack off instead of saving my grandmother's life for Thanksgiving dinner.
That's true.
So I avoided it. I avoided it every single time, and I think eventually I broke, and then it was just every day for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I used to torture myself over the Easter beat. That was the one that like really I'd be like, come on, dude, don't do it.
Yeah.
And it was just I'd be on autopilot with the Kohl's catalog bra section, like, forgive me, Father.
You know, it's also rough because then you actually have to go to like mass and be like,
I was post mass.
Oh man,
I used to get torqued at Easter mass, like wildly so. It was crazy.
see everybody in their Sunday's best. You're just like,
Beautiful.
oh my god, I'm so horny.
Summer dresses.
Spring has sprung. Yeah, it's
Some
just,
new hairstyles. You know, the girls are trying out new looks that not really getting in the
dude.
class.
Genetically, I was a pagan. I was just the goddess Freya, dude. Was just.
You really interpret it's Oster for you. You're having the full pagan fertility festival.
What's Ostif?
Oster was
Oster?
Oh, yeah.
I won't say original, but that's all. Whenever Dan Brown's like, did you know that Easter was actually a sex festival? It was called Oster, and the
I don't like
Vikings.
that. I don't like that at all. I don't believe that.
Dude,
Neither.
the Aphrodite shit's crazy. The Temple of Aphrodite.
I don't know anything about the Temple of Aphrodite.
It was when it was like around the time when Paul was riding around being like trying to get everyone to become Christians.
Oh, when he's sending his letters?
Yeah, when he sent all of his epistles, and they were like, he's like, come to a church with us, and there was one place, I forget where it was, but they were like, we have a temple that just sells meat, and then it was like literally OnlyFans in real life.
Yeah.
It would just be a temple of maidens.
This is a big thing in the ancient world, was the priestess whore.
Yes,
Because I know in Gilgamesh, there's this might not be exciting.
No, I'd like to hear it.
I'm all ears.
Gilgamesh is too powerful, and the gods want to crush him. So they sent for him I think his name's Eridu or something, but he's a big hairy guy who's crazy, and he's the whole town is ruined by this hairy man who's meant to get in Gilgamesh's way. He's too powerful. It's a very strange introduction to the story.
Yeah.
But then the townspeople get together and they go, take him to the priestess hooker.
Yeah, the slut place.
And he'll have sex with her, and then he'll be civilized because he'll be ashamed from having.
Oh, the hairy guy will be.
Yes.
Oh, he loses his.
And then he comes, and then immediately he goes, "Oh, what have I been doing? I got to get my life together." And that's the start of the Epic of Gilgamesh.
He lost his strength.
But that they would the strip club and the temple were one.
Yeah.
Which also at a strip club, that is the vibe of the men. At a woman's strip club, everyone's hooting and hollering and they're going woo and they're trying to bite people. And at a men's strip club, usually just very sad, lonely guys sitting there alone, staring into
It's a temple of the flesh.
oblivion. Yes.
Yeah, true. That's true. It's a lot more reverent, I would say. Except, yeah, but then you get like when you're throwing money at them. I guess I don't know.
Different races, different strip clubs, I would say, would be it.
You never tossed bills?
Oh no! In Australia, we don't.
That's a regular.
Really?
That's
yeah,
just
that's
a regular
pretty
strip
That's
club.
America. I mean, I'm sorry.
We don't have
turning
dollar
into-
bills. Might be a big difference. And
The coins?
throwing a big fiver is. I mean, how long am I going to be here for? That sounds like I've got college tuition to prepare for. Can't
Yeah,
throw
they throw money. I saw someone throw a quarter at a stripper's butthole one time. That was you getting coins are like no go.
Okay.
Yeah, you get in trouble for that.
I had a dark time back when I was like a wee lad. I did the fold on the and they clap their ass cheek and fucking
You laid a little mousetrap.
the mouse trap. Dude, the whole time the DJ was like, yo, give it up for Bieber.
Hold on, so you would put it on your face.
Fold. I'd go to lipsticks, 3X's lipsticks, and then
You would just try to catch. You would try to catch the
they would
snail.
catch it with their ass cheek.
Whoa!
I just got fucking pink eye or something.
What does sound like a
you
talent?
were playing like claw game.
Yeah, but they're very accurate claw game.
Whoa!
Yeah. And the prize was pink.
Did you ever go to Thailand?
No. I went to Japan.
always-
I went to Japan only.
I'll never make it to Thailand. There's nothing taking.
Why are
me
you trying to go to?
No,
pervert
just I
country?
always wonder about people have, and a whole bird came out of there. At the Thai sex, the Thai, they have the weird sex show. Maybe this is just the thing we know about in Australia because that's where everybody goes. But in Thailand, that's the spot. The lady's shooting ping pong balls and having live creatures come out of
we
it.
don't
I've
jungle
been to
stuff.
one of those.
You know about that stuff?
In like
You know-
Amsterdam.
What's the other thing about Thailand that people want to go for? Because that seems to be it.
The monarchy. The
Yeah.
beautiful
Oh,
monarchy
yes.
that we
Oh,
all love
yes.
so much. Great rock and roll music of the late 60s, early
Wait, so
70s.
Australia? Yeah, you guys are close to Thailand, so that's where you guys go.
It's where a lot of our more sometimes they'll. Often in Australia,
It's
there's a
frowned
man
upon in
who
America.
loves going to Thailand.
Because you guys do gap years and stuff.
But you'll know a guy at the office always. You'll be working somewhere, and there's a guy who just fucking goes to Thailand twice a year.
And is everybody
twice
suspicious
a
of
year?
him?
He's in
Or
Thailand. He's
are
like,
you
I'm going
guys
back to Thailand. There are comedians who are like, I can't wait to get back. I do my podcast in Thailand all the time.
It's frowned upon in America. If you know anyone who goes to
Wow.
Thailand, it's kind of like
If you
get-
go regularly,
if
that's
you're
a bad.
not
That's not
Thai-
a good sign.
If
Yeah.
you are Thai, fine. You're allowed to go back to Thailand. If you're white
somebody
and going
you
to
know
Thailand,
you got to get over there so people can fuck you.
once every 4 years is the absolute maximum, I think.
4
that you can-
years?
Yeah, you're right.
I
Once
think
ever,
going
you
there
get
at
one
all.
trip, full
I'll
stop.
never go there.
Yeah, I can confidently say I'm never going to go to Thailand.
Never there or Dubai. My wife's trying to go to Dubai, and I was like, Brittany, I'll never
That's insane.
ever go to fucking Dubai in my life.
Just hang out with some sheiks.
I just
would
have
go
no
to Dubai.
interest. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
like Atlantic City run by Muslims. And then it's like I'll get arrested if I have a vape pen in my.
Atlantic City, 15 years in the future.
Well, it's also like then if I have a vape cartridge in my bag, I'll go to jail for 7 years. It's like, yeah, bro, no fucking thanks.
I mean, you think Brittany will observe enough decorum so that she doesn't end up in like an underground prison?
She'll be like that lady. You remember that one Muslim lady in Pakistan? Remember the lady in Pakistan?
to fix this country.
Wait, what happened?
Some black lady tried to take over Pakistan for $100,000.
Nice.
You didn't see the video?
She tried to take it
it's
over.
She just
incredible.
there was just a black lady in
She
Pakistan.
got catfished all the way to
Yes.
Pakistan and then showed up and did like a press conference that made like national news. And she said, I need the government to give me $100,000. The roads aren't paved. I don't know if I've seen a bathroom since I got here. I'm going to fix this. Y'all need to give me the money. And I think she disappeared for a while after that.
I haven't heard from her.
They just like stoned her.
It was a failed campaign.
They didn't want to solve the problem.
Someone must have. I think Beyonce went over there and rescued her.
They
Yeah,
sent
that-
the Brittany Griner Defense Force to extract her.
I did see in the clip the Pakistani dudes were kind of laughing. I didn't know if they'd be like spazzing. You could see them in there like.
They thought she was playing.
Wait, did she want the money to fix the country for them, or as
Yeah, she
recompense?
said, you give it to me, I'll make it happen.
I think she wanted money too. I think she wanted it for herself too.
I'll pay myself out, but then I'll
Yeah.
pave all the roads and I don't know.
And then I'll have 80,000 left for
Satellite
me.
dishes on all your huts.
But she needed like $3,000 a week. I think she wanted. She was like, I want $3,000 a week, and then maybe I think she was like, all right, give me a fucking lump sum. Fine.
I could fix Pakistan for $3,000 a week, I think.
Also, can anyone just like have a press conference? It's like I need to call a press conference in
I mean,
Pakistan.
it was just they had a black lady wilding out. I don't think they've ever had a black lady wilding out in Pakistan.
It's like, we're gonna put her on the news. This is crazy.
It's just insane. I mean, you know what the divorce rate is in Pakistan?
No
It's like 0.1 or 0%.
respect.
That's at least my Uber driver told me that.
I mean, they probably
I
can't.
think that's not true,
I swear to God, dude.
isn't it? Because in Islam, it's usually very easy to get a divorce.
Yeah, they do like 1 hour divorce and then you go back.
In
Really?
Iran,
I thought are they not
Yeah.
able to have multiple? Is that not a thing that they do?
You can.
You
You
go to
got
the-
to afford it. You got to prove you can afford them.
Okay.
and you
You
are
told
not
me that as
allowed to
well.
have a threesome. I found out the
What?
wives are not allowed to be in a bedroom together, and they get you on different days. So if you have two wives, you get to pick a 4-day-a-week wife and a 3-day-a-week wife,
Really?
and it's a split marriage.
Wait, you can't mix wives?
No, the wives don't get to get up to any time
sister
with
wife
each other.
situation.
They're both married to you, but they're not married to each other. I did a lot of reading about this when I was thinking about Islam
Really?
as a vibe, and then I saw that and I thought, this is not as fun as it sounds.
0.3 to
That's very
0.7%
low.
divorce rate.
Yeah, bro.
It's admirable.
What's the rate of killing your wife?
I don't think they can
It's,
get
gotta be like,
accurate.
it's probably matches the divorce rate in U.S. 53%.
Probably don't have accurate numbers for that because of the way they are.
Yeah, I told you, man.
Yeah. What are the rates of freak wife accidents?
Now, if I was in Pakistan, say I had 3 wives, could I have one wife where all we did is I brought her around, had a bag of toys, and then I got to have like my friends have sex with her? That's what apparently Kanye West was doing.
I think that's
It's called a
haram.
freak bag. It's a freak bag. You bring a
freak
freak
bag?
bag for your wife. There's a term for it. It's called, oh God, what's the name? It's like an elevated cucking where it's like you're way more proactive. Fuck, I gotta find the term for that.
Well, you're pimping your wife out.
Sort of.
No, there's no money.
There's no money.
Oh,
This is all
you're a pro
gratification.
boner.
It's all play. It's all play. But you bring a freak bag. You show up and you bring a freak bag. Let me see if I can find the video.
I don't like
Hot
that.
wifing?
It's not hot wifing. It's a
Okay.
whole.
Let's just throw it every term.
Hold on, I'll get
I
this
think
term.
Kanye's journey along the road to Christianity has taken a couple of
He took a hard
big
detour.
left turns.
He
yeah.
did, yeah.
I'll find this.
Those
Don't
are
get-
God's favorite.
The prodigal.
Yeah.
The prodigal.
He's got to come back.
You know? What greater proof than someone on a journey like that?
Freak bag.
It's called like a. Here we go. Stag vixen. Whoa. It's called a stag vixen.
Just because it has a cool name doesn't make it right.
Yeah, it's
It is a cool name.
Yeah. It's called a hoe bag. That's what you bring up. You bring a hoe bag full of toys, and you go to a party, and you just kind of like, and it's just, I don't know. That's what they said Kanye and Diddy were doing.
I heard a rumor that
Allegedly.
he suspected she was some sort of federal agent sent to spy on him, and that he was
Really?
embarrassing her on purpose,
Oh, kind of
like
like
seeing how
humiliation
far
kind
she
of
can
thing.
push it. And bringing a bag where other men will
Stag vixen?
Yes.
Again, this is all obviously
The
hearsay.
theory is it's definitely evidence in its
Kind of
favor.
makes sense why he spent so much time in Japan. I feel like that's something they'd be kind of into over there. You know,
Yeah. Who?
that kind of play.
Stag vixen? The Japanese?
Yeah.
True.
They kind of had. They
Were
kind of
they
are big on there.
sexually unusual before the atomic explosions, or did that kick that off?
I don't know. I think
don't
there's
know.
like ancient scrolls of like a middle-aged Japanese man smoking a cigarette and fucking with this face
I have
while like a
seen-
girl cries
There
on
is
a
an
rice mat
there
on
is
the floor.
genuinely there's an octopus print.
Yeah,
that
they've always
dates
been
from
able to
hundreds
print
of
that
years
way.
ago.
Oh, like an early
There's a
hentai?
woman being entered by an octopus.
I
But
think
that's very
they
old.
have the Hawaiians have that with like an eel. There was a giant eel that was fucking ladies in like the Polynesian culture.
Weren't the Hawaiians? Aren't they kind of?
Maui killed him.
That didn't
weren't
make
they
its
like-
way into Moana. That's Moana 3. That's
That's like the X and XX version of it that they do.
I'm sure it exists.
Dang, you're going to fucking like Disney cut porns, dude.
Sometimes it pops up. I mean, I don't look at that. Back in my early days, back in my dark days.
Yeah, right, dude. Just watching it and just being like, yeah, I remember this movie. This would be so much better. I never got into like the cartoon like Simpsons porn. I never got into that. Never.
Well, you missed out.
That was
you know
my
that
first.
curiosity in the back of your mind that kind of never goes away no matter how old you get?
No, there was always
Sometimes it's cool to indulge, man.
That was my first
what was
thing.
Homer working with? Hammer?
packing heat, I would guess.
They didn't hog out anybody on the
real?
Simpsons porn. No, yeah.
Wait, anybody is in
I
who
might be
else?
thinking of Bart's boner right now, but I don't think I saw anyone with huge meat on any
Bro,
of that
that's
shit.
CP, bro.
I know.
Bart's in the 4th grade. That's CP. Yo.
Yeah, well,
So you're saying they all worked with kind of regular
I'm gonna
meat.
barricade myself in my home with Simpsons porn. Come and take it, pigs. It's just Marge sucking off Bart.
I always found that The Simpsons was fairly erotic enough. I never. You always think that they have a good, healthy sex life in their marriage.
I don't
Like
know.
a lot of shows, you can't pick the sexual dynamic of the characters, but Marge and Homer are, I think, very satisfied in one another. You never get the sense that. No?
I've never once thought that. I don't.
Like
I
Hank and
have.
Peggy,
Really?
I go, I don't know what they're getting up to. I don't know
Yeah.
how the King of the Hill sex life is, but I always think,
Marge struck me as kind of a freak, actually.
yes.
Yeah.
No, Marge and Homer, they have a very sensual relationship.
It is
and
very
that's clear.
sensual.
It's communicated very clearly. There's little moments where Marge will, Homer will say something like, "Oh, I'll do that thing where I, nibble on your elbow or whatever," and Marge goes,
Also, homie, the homie. That was like that's. I kind
Yeah.
of like her little pet name.
what?
From like she called
Homie.
homie. That's got
yeah.
some tension to
Yeah,
it.
now that you mention
"Babe, you
it.
think Homer ever sucks Marge's tits?"
Yes.
Gotta, right?
Well, she's given birth very
Canonically.
recently. She'd still be breastfeeding. He's probably not allowed to touch him because for the entirety of The Simpsons, they have a 1-year-old
1-year-old.
baby. Mm-hmm. But
We've never seen Marge nurse, and now this is suddenly bothering
Oh,
me.
I never thought of that. Marge doesn't breastfeed.
How did
Marge-
they not tackle that topic when that became a big thing and women started breastfeeding at restaurants? How did they not do a Marge episode where she was like,
Whipping it out. Yeah, man. Yeah, well, I feel like the women used to like. Didn't you used to like hide a woman in the basement to breastfeed? Because I never saw
They're
women.
trying to do that.
Actually, I feel like when I had little brothers and sisters, I feel like I might have walked into the room one time and be like, Jesus fucking Christ.
There's a lot of. I mean, at the airport, they have those pods,
Pods are nice.
which I assume
jack-off
guys are
pods
using to jack off.
featuring lactation?
Yes.
The goon pods.
I
good to know
shaved
that is
somebody
what's being done
recently in the airport for a family bathroom. I was waiting outside, the whole family, and I'm like taking for fucking ever, and I don't hear any kids. I'm like, this is someone taking a shit.
Yeah.
And I waited and waited. He's like, "Oh, I'm in here." Took his sweet time, and I was just boiling, dude. Because like my kid, like there was like a line for the girls' bathroom,
Yeah.
so it was just like long as fuck. And my kids were like, "The boys' bathroom is disgusting." I kind of drilled it in their heads. I'm like, "You guys don't want to be in here. This place is fucked up." And then the guy opens the door, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude? Where's your kids?" And he was like grumbled away. Fully shamed him.
It's great. You got to feel handicapped for the first time.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. I am handicapped. I've made the argument if you have 2 kids in your car, you can park in a handicapped spot. You're fully handicapped. It'd be easier to get around in a wheelchair. Put me in a fucking wheelchair
No,
for
I'm
a
on
week.
board with this.
Piece of cake, dude.
Too many handicap spots now in America. I went to a theme park. I went to Kings Island in Cincinnati. It was a theme park. You can't get in. I paid extra for the premium parking. well behind the handicap
all
part.
fucking handicap. That's some
All
bullshit.
handicap.
I will say
Should we
this.
reduce the number of handicap spots?
Yes.
Or should we
Or-
start checking?
Here's what I say.
Reduce the number of handicapped.
Well, if it should be, if you want the classic blue and white logo, you have to have like some sort of proof on your windshield of like what you're working with. If you're just fat handicapped, there should be a handicap with there's a small FAT. So just there should be regular handicap and then just purely fat handicap.
They should make you watch ads too for fat handicap. I want
also the
handicap
image be
plus,
bigger.
no ads.
Just a Carl's Jr. ad.
To help you change, it should be a slightly smaller part.
They do that on what is it? Southwest Airlines. Because you can pay to get on first to try to get those first 4 seats so you have super leg room. But then it's like you'll have people in wheelchairs and it's like whatever. It's, I don't think they're even allowed in those front seats. But then you'll get fat handicap and you're just like, you son of a bitch, I know you're taking those 2 front seats, you motherfuckers. Just standing there, nothing, just no wheelchair, no cane, just crushing some New Balances, leaning forward. And you're
Have
like,
you actually had the experience of getting stuck next to a like significantly obese person on a flight?
No.
I've had people complain about my back being too big.
I've discovered a Southwest trick.
I've been buying 2 seats just in case.
Sir, please stop flexing your lats.
It's too swole. I've got a move on Southwest now that I do.
What do you do?
Because you're walking down the aisle and everyone's window seat, aisle seat in the middle. You look for people who look like they know each other who are spread out and you sit in between them. And then they feel uncomfortable with the stranger sitting between them that they will give you either the aisle or the window, usually.
Ooh.
Yes. This is
Good
my
move.
I do late. I don't ever upgrade it. I purposely do late, like boarding group C or whatever. Because single man, I go in there and just like scope out if there's like a pretty girl.
Speed
Like,
dating.
just sit totally next to us. Like, whoa, that's so crazy. We sat next to each other. Like I sat next
Do you
to
go
this.
to Tulsa a lot? Or your family there?
Last time I flew, I didn't mean to do this on purpose, but I sat next to like a pretty like Latin lady, which is kind of my favorite. And I carry a rosary with me usually, and I had it in my pocket. And I thought
you're peacocking.
I thought I left it. I thought I like dropped it. I was like very loudly. I was like,
Maria.
whoa, did I drop my rosary? Oh no, it's in my pocket. Thank goodness. Oh hey, what's up?
I'm sorry if that's uncomfortable pushing up against your enormous Latina ass.
I
You
dropped
just
my
had it-
rosary in Magnum condom. Excuse me. I have to get under there.
Just kidding. I don't
fold it in
use
your hands
condoms because
like
I'm trying to be a good guy.
Yeah.
Did you just let it drop out of the side of your hands like this? Like
Whoa,
every
what is this?
roofer's tattoo?
Yeah,
I
I just
had
have it kind of like dangling out of one pocket. Like, oh, rosary.
What'd she say?
Oh, I didn't. She didn't say anything, but
Did she give you a Dios mio?
no. I wish, dude. That would have been it for me. I would have probably come in my pants. Like an ideas mio.
Thank God she didn't tempt you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Southwest and just stand next to the stewardess the whole time. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought we could just sit wherever we wanted.
I'm sitting in the cockpit. I'm going to the
True.
cockpit. I want to finally get. I wonder if I dress my son up or one of them like a little pilot, and I say he loves this. Oh, he loves pilots.
They wouldn't let you fly.
No, but maybe they'd let him in there, and I'd get to accompany him into the
you
cockpit.
can, you can do that if you're bored. You can be like, my kid wants to look in. You can
That's
just
my plan.
jump
They
in
don't
with
let you in there. Just him. It's like, whoa, what the hell?
No, I wouldn't allow that.
True,
I'm not letting those pilots with all their.
dude. Every pilot looks exactly the same. For the most, I would say 80%
Yeah.
of pilots look exactly the same.
Same haircut,
Same
same salt and
haircut.
pepper.
Same build,
It's crazy.
same age.
Same voice on the intercom.
Same
I feel
exact,
like,
talk
yeah.
exactly the same. That
And
might
the
be
same
some sort
cadence.
of like thing they learn to do for air traffic control because they talk. All,
You guys watched the rehearsal, right?
I loved it.
I haven't seen it.
I
I
loved
heard
it.
it's good.
All right, so there's like kind of an explanation for it, and it's
Why?
like if you express any kind of like personal shortcomings, people start to look at you because it's like that leads down a path of like, is this guy suffering from like a mental health thing?
Spoiler alert: they're all very autistic.
Dude,
Really?
yeah. Maybe it attracts a certain type, or maybe you mold yourself into the right type. But in the last episode, Nathan actually does I guess a commercial flight in a 737 with an actual pilot as his co-pilot, and the guy completely goes like normal SpongeBob and like seems to not even have a thought the entire time.
Whoa.
And they're showing him like try to talk to him, and the guy's like, what? And they're just doing what back and forth. And Nathan was like, yeah, I thought you were about to say something. And the guy goes, no, if I think anything that I have to say, I'll say it out loud. And then just eyes forward the entire flight. There's no like, what's up, man? You see the game?
Yeah,
You know,
it's just-
none of that. They they
Locked in.
either do not think or they are able to suppress every thought that they have.
Whoa.
Pretty weird.
Dude, I've been watching The Accountant 1 and 2.
Dude, how is 2? I want to see it real
Two's
bad.
pretty sick. It leans into kind of like the bromance between him and his brother a
Nice.
lot. But I've been wondering if like autists are kind of like an adaptation to live in kind of a more like computerized society. Because in 2, they are using the autist kids from the academy as like kind of like their own little powerhouse to like gather information. I'm like, dude, these guys are gonna be a hot.
We need
commodity.
farms for these people.
Yeah, these guys.
That's why Bill Gates is vaccinating Africa. To
He wants his own. He wants his own little.
Autistic army.
He wants the autist fucking squad.
If we're going to finally turn this into a techno-futurist regime, they need the
but
gift
then
of the autistic.
he's got to be careful because then they can hit him with a little Dragon Ball Z, take the whole place down, drop the power grid. They'll be in there fucking trying to
spread
move
like a
trying to
virus.
move water bottles with their
I
minds.
watched that video last night of the dude like showing his progress of like moving water bottles and stuff, and I was like, how is he doing that?
This episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is brought to you by Dude Wipes. Riff prompts. When you wipe, are you sitting or standing? I started out sitting today, and then I actually, I'm not lying. I got saved by Dude Wipes today. I was in the bathroom taking a dump at Shane's house, and I had, you know, when it like clings to the side of your butt, kind of. I had a large deposit cling to my butt, and it like literally, you know, did you ever get it on your hand at all when you wipe? I don't want to gross you guys out. Has like accidentally, have you ever got it on your hand? I did it. It literally happened to me today. Like I got it just a tiny bit on my hand. I was like, "Fuck."
Well, that's the joy of the Dude Wipe, a XL wipe for a XL man.
No, it came in handy. I would have had it gone home. It was such a disaster that
Came in
thank God
handy.
I did that. Guys, whichever way you wipe, it's time to show your beehole some respect and upgrade to Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes tackle the mess without any fuss, and the flushable design makes cleanup a breeze. They leave no room for dingleberries or stray butt crumbs that TP might miss. Plus, they're extra large and designed for adults. So no more endless rolls or settling for less than perfect wipes. Dude Wipes, best clean, pants down. Available on Amazon and at major retailers nationwide. But yeah, I've been going around for the last like 3 days pretending I'm the accountant pretty much the whole time. It's pretty sick.
The accountant's such a big W for white guys.
Yeah.
For white dorks.
It's huge. It's crazy.
I'll watch
Finally.
any bro movie with Bernthal. He's really good in that role.
He's great.
Like Fury, I rewatch Fury pretty often too. That's a great bro movie if you guys have never seen that.
Bernthal's I was trying to tell Brittany, I was like, dude, he's like he's like the best. He's really good. Everything I've ever seen him in. He's just spazzing, does a good job. I don't like the lollipops in The Accountant too. That's my one gripe. He just has lollipops in his mouth all the time. It's like just a thing. I'm like, dude, come on. Fucking lollipop out here. It's like a toothpick. It's
I
like,
wonder
all
if
right.
he made that as his own like oh, I'm gonna method
I
this.
wondered if he methoded.
What if he sucked lollipops the whole time?
That's what I was thinking about. I'm like, dude, if he put this in himself, I'm gonna be pissed.
I was wondering if Bernthal is well, all right. You remember when like the Shia LaBeouf stuff happened?
Yeah.
And Bernthal was like his bro in his corner the whole time.
Yeah.
And he was doing like podcasts. Like Bernthal actually thinks he is the Punisher in real life.
Oh, I know.
He thinks he is like the hard nosed like grit man,
Yeah.
and not just like a
Thespian.
bisexual theater kid.
Well, no one else is a mask actor. There's a big absence of masculine. Timothy Chalamet is the leading man for everything. He's a womanly
He's
girl.
not that mask. Yeah, he's
a waif.
Who's the Spider-Man now? Who's
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland's
Tom
very
Holland? Is he
fake.
masked?
I'm fond of Tom.
He's British and gay.
Yeah, Bernthal's mask. And
At the
honestly,
core, these guys are all the same.
well, here's the thing. To be fair, every movie I watch, I'm like, yeah, I'm that guy for at least 2 weeks, and it wears off. If I was the character, it would warp me, dude. I would completely think I'm a Navy SEAL. So I think it's a hazard of the industry.
He's been so method for so long.
He's
that
been so
like,
method. I think he's lost in
all about.
he's lost in the role. I think he's tough now.
I guess so, man.
I swear to God.
I don't know.
I'm still watching the rest of The Accountant too. I haven't finished it yet. So in my head, I'm like, nah, he's tough as fuck, dude. Like you have no idea. He could beat up a whole room of people.
Probably could.
It's basically perfectly manifesting in his brain. Just him doing these like tough guy roles has just like became like his inner monologue. He's like, I'm the tough guy.
When you watch the podcast you're talking about, him and Shia LaBeouf, they do talk like I don't even like. It's like a mix of like Navy SEALs and like Cholo gangbangers.
It's a different. It's a whole different language almost. Yeah.
Brother, let me tell you something about this, brother. They talk like Macho Man.
You have to think about yourself, brother. You know, as a man, and I'm coming to you as a man, and you're a man. And they're just the only word they're saying is man for upwards of 3 minutes.
How long have we been brothers for, brother? Let me tell you something.
Man, I don't know, brother.
Brother, let me tell you something about
Brother,
brothers.
about as long as I've been a man.
It's one of the all-time
So
great
relatively
podcasts.
recently.
It's one of the greatest podcasts ever recorded. Look, I'm not down with you hitting your and pushing your wife, brother, but I get it, brother. I'm here for you in the corner. I'll grab your when you go to hit your wife. I'm that kind of guy that's grabbing your arms, driving my dick into your back. But I'm not right with that. If you want to punch your wife in the face, look, man to man, I get it. But I'm not gonna
Brother
let you
to
do
brother, that's a different story.
I'm going to jump in front of the fist, and if my head hits her head, that's on her. She's removed.
Doing pull shots on a guy's wife.
Clink me in the corner. Maybe I'll bounce off and catch her in the fucking nose. But look, brother. Yeah, it's the best. Those
If
two.
you want to jack off in a chair while I punch her in the face, brother, that's your prerogative, man.
I actually tombstoned my ex-wife and killed her. It was an accident. It was a tragic accident.
I threw my wife off a hell in a cell, brother.
I was actually thinking about that. I think yesterday I was thinking about Shia LaBeouf, and I like Shia LaBeouf.
I like Shia a lot.
I like him a lot, but I was thinking like, I think he's still with that lady. I don't know. I could be wrong.
The FK the Twigs.
No, he got back with his wife.
Oh, so that wasn't his wife. He didn't. He hit his girlfriend.
Did he
Allegedly.
hit FKA Twigs or
maybe it was
purposefully
a push.
gave
I think it was
her?
FKA Twigs that he.
Yeah, and again, I don't know if it was like a push. I don't know.
I thought he intentionally gave her a sexually transmitted disease.
I think that's
Ooh.
also.
And then she wrote a great album about it called Eusexua, which is maybe it's not even about, it's about movements. It's a great album. Great art has come out of that intentional ST.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so that's on the record that he just didn't tell her.
I don't know. He apologized, but he was very vague about it. It's not clear what he's
fully converted to Catholicism. Apologized. I kind of like his arc so far.
He was. I hadn't seen his. I hadn't seen his
very
Catholic
fond of his
thing,
arc.
but he was out in. He came to the club. He was at the Mothership like a couple months ago.
Really?
I watched the show. And he was lovely, and he had his dad there. And then I was looking him up on the internet, and I think the night before he was arrested for jaywalking because he kept calling a policeman silly. Like he went to cross a main road, and the policeman said, "You can't do that." And he said, "You're being silly. You're a silly policeman." He said the word silly.
That'll piss off a cop. Call a cop silly. They're not going for silly.
Yeah, I think silly is one of the. I mean, it's a great thing to call a cop, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
not
literally
violent?
the last thing they want to hear.
Don't be silly.
Oh, you're being silly, man.
That
Because they're
activates
not
their-
silly at all. They're serious. It's the most serious men usually.
Yeah, it's much better than pig.
Yeah, they'd rather
Everyone
pig.
has pig.
At least there's
Pig
like
does no
anger
damage.
behind pig. If you're like, dude, you're being a little silly. They're like,
Also, pig is just such a standard like go-to.
Yeah.
Silly is like, wow, this guy has some beef with me for sure.
this
Like,
guy's,
well,
this guy's fucking with my head.
yeah.
But yeah, I just knew something went down. I don't know what happened, but I just thought about. My thought was like, say you were on record though, because like people, the details come out. People just assume when they hear there was any sort of like assault or aggravation there, they assume you like beat the hell out of her.
Yes.
In, court of public opinion kind of thing. When you jump back into the dating pool, I wonder, like if a girl dates you after hearing publicly that you were
They
beating,
flinch a lot.
yeah, or is it like, what's up with that? Like, is it like, are they like, okay, well, I know what I'm signing up for? Like, are there girls out there being like, oh, she was being a pussy? Of course your boyfriend shoves you. That's what I was wondering about. There's got to be girls out there that are like, yeah, for sure.
It's Italian women.
Yeah, sure. That was all. It was just a stupid thought in my car.
I'm sure there's girls that are about it like that, though.
Getting shoved.
Yeah. And they'll give it back.
Yeah.
Chris Brown's reputation has not been hurt with his woman.
There you
fan
go.
base.
That's a good one.
Ladies
No.
love Chris
didn't
Brown,
he-
and his Wikipedia page is nuts. If you go to the controversies page on Chris Brown,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that
women
wasn't
are-
an isolated Rihanna incident.
Oh,
He's
really?
hitting heaps of ladies.
Really?
They're so horny
Allegedly.
for him, though.
He's like, have you seen the videos of him like just like at his shows, just humping girls on stage?
Yeah, the meet and greet.
crazy.
By the
Meet
way,
and greet.
MEAT.
women
Yeah,
are
yeah.
getting
Oh, you gotta
pregnant,
go
taking
fast.
pictures with Chris Brown. They love that he's socking girls because it's like that means eventually enough of these girls are going to get socked and dropped out that I'm going to have
I'm
a
next.
chance. Yeah, I'm like 230,000th in line. If he could just, all I know is
Not through all of them.
I got to just be able to take one good one and I'm set for life. True. He's gonna be dancing on me.
Yeah, that's his lawyer must have like the fund that like just one savings account just for like smacking a lady fund.
The smack fund.
Smack funds.
He was smacking.
Getting kind of low, Chris.
It wasn't even just girls he was dating. It was like someone who was looking after his dog, someone who did his hair.
Wait, what?
Have you read this?
He beat his dog.
Everyone can get it.
Chris Brown is
Like his dog or like his dog? Like his dog.
allegedly. Sorry, allegedly. I have to keep saying
Yeah.
allegedly, but it's a big controversies Wikipedia page, and it's almost all.
What is the controversy? What's the alleged controversy?
There's one after another. No, there's like 20.
Oh, assaults.
Like allegedly.
Really? Oh yeah, he just got rearrested recently. Yeah, he threw. Yeah, yeah. It's like a big one. It was like one of those. I think it was Fat Square Boys. I could be wrong. It was either tall and long or fat and
one.
square.
At this point, if you piss off Chris Brown, isn't it kind of your fault? You know what I mean? It's like, obviously he has a history of being a bit of a hothead. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, maybe just keep your distance from him. I don't know.
That would suck. You're just recording like very
like an
sexual R&B. You're like kind of chubbed up. You're like, this is kind of weird. The guy just beats your ass. That'd be getting your ass kicked as a sound engineer to R&B would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would suck, dude. Imagine if Boys II Men just stomped you, dude. Just DP'd you.
They had to.
Think Boys II Men were stomping
Oh
people?
yeah, you're getting punched with like very extravagant rings on their hands and shit. That shit sucks.
That one guy comes into the back.
You're getting
like,
kicked with a
"Baby."
loafer that's softer than anything you've ever felt before. They're like, damn, I'm gonna grab one from my pillowcase.
Oh. Yeah, I never thought about that. That sucks. So hopefully Chris Brown figures it out, man. You can't be doing
Pretty
that.
sure recording studios see a lot of fights. I think
Yeah.
a lot, and it's like a guy comes in for maybe a verse or maybe he brought in a beat.
Yeah.
And then like another guy doesn't like him, and it just turns into like a Kai Cenat stream.
True.
Probably pretty frequently.
That's a good point. I
There's
didn't
just
think about
girls twerking and guys screaming, and no one understands what's going on.
that. It's got to be such a stressful
And then
environment.
you get a platinum record out of it. It's like the formula worked once
Pressure
again.
make diamonds.
It's true. Huh?
Pressure makes diamonds.
True.
You have a cool, easy recording studio.
Yeah, I've always wanted to be in the studio like that. I never got the
Be in the stew. Cook up in the stew.
cooking the stew. Yeah.
You got all your jewelry on, you're wearing sunglasses, you got like a cup of something, and you're just like vibing to the beat, and no one is sure if they like the song yet or not, but everyone is just like, we got to keep the vibe going.
True.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, man.
If you're the guy who's like, this is kind of ass, you might get turned on by everyone else in the room.
I saw a video of Tupac blowing up because he thought there was too much of this going on in the green room. This was recently on a reel. He comes in and goes, "Quit messing around. We got girls dancing. We got people popping champagne. Let's make some music. We're going to do it one at a time. You can produce it later. Get my verse now." And it was sort of prophetic because he had so many verses recorded when he died. He didn't know how much time he had left.
Yeah, dude, apparently rappers now, all of them have like hundreds and hundreds of songs.
That's how you provide for your loved ones after
True.
you take
You
too many
inevitably-
drugs on a plane to Australia. Rest in peace.
They
That
should
guy.
just release all those songs as like podcasts. Like if
That'd be
you're
sick.
just rapping
Juice
that
WRLD.
much, you might as well just do
Yeah.
podcasts.
Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of rappers are. Juice WRLD had a bunch of songs,
Juice WRLD's had like 3 albums come out after.
and he died on a plane to Australia.
I think he was worried about a drug dog, and he had some drugs on him, so he took all of them to get off the plane. It's very sad.
What?
Yeah.
I've
He had
done
drugs?
that,
That's
but
not
never
really how
had
he
more
died,
than like
is it?
one Xanax.
Is that
Yeah.
seriously how he died?
Yeah, I think that's how he had
Wait,
Juice
so he had a
WRLD.
ton of drugs on him, and he goes, he's already gotten through.
He got
security.
nervous
No,
at
well,
TSA.
I think he flew private, and he came down, and they said, "This country's very uptight about drugs." He went, "Well, I better have every pill that's on me right now." And then he took them, and then he was out.
What?
Australia strikes again. It's very sad.
They weren't. I don't know. I went there that one time. I had a fake Vax card. You guys didn't catch that. Probably had a weed pen if I had to guess. Australia, you can get anything through Australia.
We put up a bit. Our signs are very spooky. I think it's easier
Really?
to get things in than we have a whole TV show about it, which is Border Patrol. I think it's called, where we get. It's a whole TV show about
Just
Chinese people
Australian
coming
guys
into the
staring
border.
at the ocean like, yeah,
They're at the airport and they just go through like Chinese people's bags. And like, what is this? You can't have this fish.
Yeah, you can't bring a lot of fruit. I did notice that, like fruit and all that other
Contraband.
stuff. You can't bring.
Very big on fruit.
I
Whereas here-
accidentally brought a stick home from Australia.
And
Found
then
a cool
did they
stick.
say something about it, or were you able to bring it with you?
They can't. It passed,
That
bro.
sucks.
I've got those things through, dude. It's my stick. It
get
was in
them
my
out.
pocket. I forgot it was in there. It was a cool stick. It was like a very bare, smooth stick, and I brought it back from Australia. Probably crippled the.
Excuse me, that's my hoe bag.
This would sound silly, but the first time I was in America, I did see a cool rock, and I brought it home.
Did you
I
really?
wanted to bring home a piece of American rock.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to bring rocks from America to Australia?
No one questioned the. It was like a pebble. It was like a nice.
I brought a
someone's
pebble. I
driveway.
brought a nice pebble from Italy back to America. It was
That's
weird.
nice.
Oh,
You see a handsome rock, and you're like, I'm going to bring this back with me.
There's an energy here.
there's a lot of accomplished geo smugglers around here. This is crazy.
You're not supposed to take them from Hawaii, though.
I
Because
heard.
the kapunas or something like that.
What's
Really?
kapuna?
What's the spirits? You take nothing from Hawaii.
I would take it to
leave
be like,
all.
I don't believe in kapunas.
Well, you'd be fucked then.
Zuckerberg must be in trouble with the kapunas right now. Doesn't he have like a giant volcanic fucking bunker in Hawaii?
I hope so. I don't know.
He does. I think so. Yeah,
heard
he
about
apparently scored a lot of property over there.
There's the underground cities that the rich are building to keep them safe from whatever's happening right now.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be a topside
You just-
mutant.
I
I,
gotta-
You
can't
gotta,
wait.
you gotta put your
Topside mutant will be sick.
Cannot wait to be a topside mutant and torture the underground rich people, banging on the manhole covers. We're gonna come down there.
So fun.
I think America might be going to war now.
You think so with Iran?
I think it's happening now. Yeah, USA
This
officially
drug-
joins war. It's just happened
Oh man. Against Iran?
against Iran.
What the freaking hell? Hope they don't use any dirty bombs. That's what I'm worried about. Those goddamn bioweapons.
Us or them? Us or them? You mean?
I mean,
None of them. You
I
want a
hope no
fair?
one
You want a
uses
I
fair?
hope
any
games?
COVID doesn't break out again during this war.
This is so much worse than the declaration of. I mean, like Churchill gets to go, we will fight them on the beaches.
Yeah.
We will. Trump's going, these guys
We
have
have a bunch
defensive
of autistic
equipment
guys
and plenty
using
of
drones.
it. It doesn't compare to
Was this on Truth
American-made,
Social?
manufactured stuff. Yeah. Nobody
Stuff?
does it better than the good old US of A in terms of war.
I mean, dude, we
That's
would
exciting.
we would
We're at
absolutely
war.
smash Iran, obviously, but it's like, can't we just say we're not going to war and then just kind of send like secret agents to do it or whatever?
The
we
old
do?
fashioned, the way we've been doing it for.
Yeah, can we just destabilize their economy like gentlemen?
use like a proxy. Be like, be polite. Use proxies.
So wait, why are we doing it? Not just having Israel do it and being like,
I
God
don't
damn it.
know. I
I
don't.
think Trump got too excited. I think the
He's
playbook
pumped.
was obviously just provide Israel everything they need to destabilize the part of the Muslim world that we don't like forever,
And then he thinks maybe I could win a war.
just like Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, we should actually jump in there and see what's up.
What if Bibi just has crazy riz and nobody knows about it? He just feels like, come on, Trump, come on. It'll be so
He's
sick.
very
brother.
charismatic.
Brother, it'll go so sick.
It is funny that a dude named BB like started a giant war.
Possibly World War III.
BB.
I mean, who would join Iran? China's not joining with Iran.
Russia
Russia
backs it.
would.
Russia? God dang it.
I think China could
China.
be courted, but China's so tied up with Africa right now.
Are they?
Yeah, they're going to milk Africa. They really need to stay focused. They don't want to get into a war.
Yeah.
They're not set up for it either.
Good. That's good. So it'll be Russia, Iran. What a fucking
You know,
scraggly.
you know who? I mean, if they turned the lights off and played their music, it would get a big pop in the main event. If North Korea woke up right now,
Off the ropes.
you
out of
forgot all
nowhere.
about it. He was out with an injury. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I
then
don't think they're-
WrestleMania comes. It's like North Korea.
I just don't think their
let's
missiles
go.
can reach.
I don't think they can do anything. But who cares?
It'd be sick if they just dropped in Fortnite style.
North
Yeah,
Korea
that's-
is the Rey Mysterio of world conflict. A small guy. You don't think he should have an impact.
But
taking
don't
out
let
the
him get
big
on the
show
top
somehow.
So
turnbuckle.
it could be, in theory, Iran and Russia versus Israel and the United States.
And United States.
Well, and
yeah.
then like also probably like France and like kind of EU countries are probably going to join.
Oh, you mean
us.
all of our pets?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't. You think? Yeah, I guess they'd have to.
Yeah.
I'd assume.
The
Yeah, Germany, all those guys.
the classics.
They can send their 15 bicycles.
Fire up Egypt.
What,
You could
what's
probably
left
fire,
of
you could
their
fire
force
Egypt
projection?
Because what countries are we tight with that are in that area? It's Egypt,
I don't
Jordan.
know, I feel like a lot of those
Saudi
guys don't
Arabia.
like
Saudi
this.
Arabia is huge. They just gave us a golden jet.
Yeah. I think you've probably got
Oh,
Iraq.
right,
What's
yeah.
left of Iraq is probably ready
Saudi.
to.
Isn't Jordan
in
on
there.
our side too? I think Jordan. It's always the king of Jordan. I think is like chilling.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be fine. That's dude. That'll be crazy.
I've been thinking about how badly, if I was leaving high school this year, I'd probably, and my circumstances were the same as when I actually graduated high school, I probably would find a way to enlist and become a drone operator. I think it's,
Yeah.
it's the same. I actually, it sucks that I didn't get to fantasize that the same way I got to fantasize about being an Army sniper, where it was completely unrealistic and would have never happened.
But now they've seen your Rocket League abilities,
Now-
and they say, "How
now
about you
that
join
I've-
a different kind
I
of
think they
Rocket
do
League?"
use like Xbox controllers.
Yeah, and then the reality of it is also cool, where you're like kind of just in the back of a truck wearing a headset, and all of like the actual grunts are laughing at you, and no one respects you. But it's like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'm locked in right now.
And you can twitch it.
Yeah,
You're like one of those. What are the guys in
let's
Dune?
go, check.
Really, like the dudes in Dune with like the pink. I mean, the blue eyes. Like, they're like
Yeah, the navigators.
The Mentat?
like the Quants or whatever.
That's probably happens to every professional Twitcher that gets caught saying the N word on the stream. The government knocks up and like, we have
You
a
got
job.
2 options.
We have a job for you. Come here now. We're
God,
releasing
man.
the tape to
Put me
Twitter.
in the back of the truck and let the squad humiliate me while I drone strike people.
That would be so sick.
It's
dude.
nothing but kill streaks. It's gotta fucking rock, man.
fucking awesome.
You got the cold blooded perk on. You're like, fuck, dude, I got all my perks. I just prestiged actually. You have your gamer clan, just like XX whatever.
Yeah, man. You mad is actually the clan tag.
I think we did an hour, dude. Right, Gardines? All right, I gotta pee. I can tell. Oh, 53.
love
Oh,
a piss.
let's power through. It's 53. I've had a pee for the last 30 minutes.
I smell really bad.
Do you smell?
Yeah.
I made sure to go. I thought when you told me to come by, I was like, I gotta immediately go shower. I can't smell bad.
Really?
Well, no, I showered. I did everything, and I'm on a new kick. I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm trying to make. I've started sleeping.
Whoa,
Dude, sleeping with a
world.
TV on for
40 years.
40 years. is
40 years.
Crazy.
So I've taken the television out of our bedroom.
Oh,
nice.
And we're on. I haven't even completed a week of it yet, but so far so good. And then I got a mattress topper. It turns out my bed was very uncomfortable, and that was probably a part of it. So now I'm sleeping like a fucking king.
How's your stack?
I haven't gotten to the Tupperware bin full of supplements yet.
Okay.
It's still being unpacked.
That'll be there, yeah.
But I was at Walmart and I grabbed the same deodorant I get, but aluminum free.
Nice.
It's not working at all.
Stink.
I smell so bad right now.
I'd
It's
rather
making me
not
really
wear
self-conscious.
deodorant at all than the aluminum free.
I'm sticky
It
and
bleeds in his
stinky.
shirts and stuff. It's yeah.
Dude.
I don't wear it. I rarely wear it. In the summer, I'll like slap it on every now and again just because, like, you
Yeah.
know, one of my kids will be like, dude, you fucking stink. But
There's just my
I-
pheromones just fucking blasting.
I would be
I
better
really
off
wear-
going raw.
I swear, I think you are, man. I pretty much. remember when Sid stopped wearing deodorant and everyone had
I
an
was just talking
intervention?
about this. What a psychopathic move. He did. Sid did 6 months no deodorant and was in complete denial about how bad he reeked. It was filling rooms.
I was doing
He
that.
was changing shirts mid conversation
or
because
it's
he was
his
sweating
T
through
levels
his-
like though. You know, did he get his nanograms for deciliters checked?
They're probably high. If I had to guess,
Yeah.
Sid's are probably off the charts, dude. If I had to guess,
Judging from just the smell.
We drove to
Yeah, I
Atlantic.
think so.
We drove to Atlantic City together to do a podcast, and it was like the windows in the car were bulging out from the smell. It was so fucking bad, and you'd be like, "Yo, dude, you stink." He'd be like, "I don't think it's me," and it went
it was
nowhere.
so fun. It was like a can of soup.
And
We were
people just
inside
started to
of a
like
can.
back away from him. People started to leave his personal life.
No,
He's
it was the green room in Helium. The one time, like people were coming up to him, like, "Dude, you stink in this green room," and he finally accepted it. He was like, "All right, I stink. I stink. I've been stinking for 6 months." Well, I'll give it to him because he wanted the no deodorant life so bad, which I can respect. But he for real stunk. He was kicking off a stink,
There's no excuse, dude. I mean,
which is alpha.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed by the fact that I don't like.
if he powered through, if he
Sometimes
said,
like,
"Yes,
yeah.
I do stink,"
That's what I'm saying.
That's a completely different story.
Hey, that's your. Yeah, he could have said, "Hey, that's your problem, man."
Yeah, deal with it.
I love every aspect of myself.
Sometimes I feel like the stink comes when I don't rock deodorant. I feel like when I'm really stressed out, that's when the stink comes. I feel like it's a response to like the way that I am inside. So if I
think
try
it's
to
my
like,
frame.
lower
So
my
you're saying
You
stress, I don't
stink inside, you stink outside.
exactly.
If you lose frame, you just start to stink.
sorry, I smell, guys. I'm super anxious right now.
That'll definitely, dude. Sit down on the plane, bust out the rosary beads. Be like, hopefully I don't smell. I've been worried all morning.
That is a big word. I keep a stick of deodorant whenever I fly because, like, dude, you didn't notice when we were like going to like Sacramento and shit. I was hitting the deod like just in the waiting area.
Were you really?
Yeah, anytime I get on a plane, I have to reapply because I just get so worried that people are like, "What's up with that that guy's deodorant?"
Dude, I don't wear deodorant on the plane. I fart the entire time. I don't. I'll give
Someone
myself.
told me you told a story about me farting on an airplane.
It was the little kid turning around, and Butterly was. It was so they were so bad, and this
You
kid
got
would
over the sound of the jet engine?
no, the smell. The smells were fucking horrendous, and this little boy in front of us would smell them and get so excited and turn around and just wide smile between the seats, and I couldn't stop. And he was like telling his mom or dad, and they kept me like, "Dude, stop." It's like, they did it again, Mom.
Was he able to clock who it was, like specifically from just like?
We were blaming each other. We were both blaming each other the entire time. And even the mom in front was laughing pretty hard. I saw her shoulders quaking. It was, what a good sport the mom was.
Probably started a lifelong perversion for that child.
This kid couldn't have been happy. He was the only one on the plane. Couldn't have been happier.
That's a core memory of his.
He was, dude.
You farted a core memory into his brain.
I mean, just sitting in the smell, being like, no, it's cool. And then you see that fucking smile, you're like, fuck. Mom, they did it again. Mom, they did
I don't know what he's talking about.
Ma'am, could you shut your child up?
No, I give myself like 10 farts, and then if I have to, I'll take a dump in the plane. But
10's the number. It's too much. Time to go shit.
if I'm sitting next to a lady, guys, infinite. I'll fart the
Wait, you
entire
fart next to a lady?
I'll fart 10 times next to a lady. And then I'll
Depends.
go
If it's a crabby lady, farts are the worst punishment she can receive. I'm not allowed to strike her or raise my voice at her, but I can almost shit my pants at her.
I've had some times recently where I'll be like, end of the night, Brittany's in the bathroom doing whatever, and I'll be like naked and like she's in the bathroom, I'm in the bedroom, just naked farting in the bed, and I'll be like sitting there like, she has to hate me. She must just be disgusted. There's literally just a creature.
Well, the rage has to come out somewhere. They don't say this about Chris Brown. He never farts in front of a woman. That's where he starts
That we know
swinging.
of.
That we know of.
Yeah, he might have
That
had
might be where all the farts
NDAs.
come from. He just fucking rips. Like, oh my God. He's like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
He
He
wasn't
was in a
signed an
car
NDA about
with
what the fight's
Rihanna.
about. It was like,
He was in a car.
out there.
Oh, yeah. The big one was in the car with Rihanna.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just crushed the car. Steam the glass.
The glass was melting.
On the shitting on a flight, there's a hack I've found. I didn't know if people know this. You're allowed to use the toilet before the plane takes off. So
Yeah.
when they're doing that, I didn't know. For years, I thought you had to wait until you were in the sky and
Nah.
the seatbelt's off. If you're on the tarmac, you can,
Yeah.
and no one's in there. No one's ever contesting for the first poop on the plane. It's
But then
gettable.
everyone knows, like, if you do stink it up, the rest of the flight, everyone's
Yeah,
like, it was
or
that.
if you take a brutal dump and they're like waiting to take off, and then you got to walk out with the whole plane like, what the fuck?
We've had
Brittany
to
tried to
cancel the
get me-
flight.
What?
We've had to cancel the flight.
Yeah, we've had to-
Someone's left an awful mess in here.
Brittany told me, she's like, go ask the stewardess for some coffee to bring into the bathroom with you. It'll kill the smell. I was like, I'm not fucking.
I'm going to
doing
get
it.
fecal
That's a
matter in the
tough,
coffee. That's gross.
Yeah, it's
a
like,
tough
A, I'm not
sell.
wasting the coffee, and B, it's like, no, I'm just gonna take a shit. I'm not gonna be like, hey, it's gonna smell really bad when I poop. Can I have some coffee, please? It's like, absolutely not.
Also, does coffee drive out the smell of poop, or would it just smell
I mean,
like poop and coffee? The
it
worst
might
mocha
cut
blend.
it, but yeah, you need a lot. You need some strong beans, and
You should peel an orange while you shit in the
there you
bathroom.
go. That's not a bad idea.
It's like a Yoko
I mean,
Ono poem.
the match and toilet paper is obviously, or just lighting a match and throwing it in. That for real crushes the smell.
They should
Yeah.
let you vape on the plane just in the bathroom, though, like to cover up the shit with like
That's not
blueberry,
bad. Some
whatever.
vanilla
smell.
blueberry over the.
Yeah. Little dreamsicle.
All right, we made an hour. I have to pee so fucking bad.
Eat my
Thank you,
gross.
bros.
Sick.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having me.